Why did you say that when I said what I said?
Because it's normal slang that everyone uses.
Really?
What are you talking about?
Really?
Yes, absolutely. I have been saying the N-word. I have been saying the N-word since my black sister came out of my mother.
At some point, we all got to come together. No. Yeah. Everybody got opinions. Let's talk about it. Communication is key. Let's build around it. We do this for the people. The people founded it. Black love stay strong. No way around it. We anti-genocide. We ride for the cause. Got love for our sisters and love for our dogs. Respect the young and elderly. You all been invited to be inspired. Come together. Better got violent. Gotta watch for the cops. Gotta watch for the ops. Gotta watch for the politicians that play with the eyes. If you know, then you know. Plant the seed and it grows. Welcome to the show. This is what we know. 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 Yeah. This is what we know.
This is why we hate your old niggas. This is why.
Nigga, you from Brazil, and Lou, don't start with me.
Well, look. Here's the thing.
Hold on, with me.
Oh my.
Oh no. Here's the thing, Lou. Here's the thing.
Man, Dre, hold on.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're making my point even. I grew up worse than you. You're making my point even further, brother.
What are you talking about? You grew up worse than me because somebody.
I grew up in a third world country. By definition, you had it better than I did. What are we talking about?
Okay, what are we talking about?
I don't know. You're the one that said I'm from Brazil. I didn't bring it up. You brought it up. Let's have a conversation about it.
That's why you hate us old niggas. Are you here to hate us old niggas in America?
Oh, no.
Okay, exactly. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
You're bringing race and you're bringing nationality into something that has nothing to do with that.
I'm bringing nationality into something why you hate us old niggas in America.
No. I didn't say I hate you old niggas in America. Why are you saying that?
What'd you just say? That's why I hate you old niggas. Isn't that what you just said? Isn't that what you just said? Is that what you just said? Lou,
what is so wrong with you that you had to bring in race into it and nationality into it? What is so wrong with you, Mike?
That's why you hate us old niggas.
I said old niggas in general. I didn't say old niggas from America. I love America.
America, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
So there are no niggas in Brazil. Is that what you're saying?
Dude, ain't no niggas I know in Brazil.
All right.
Look. Hold on, mate. Look.
When I said what I said, hold on, man, Drill. Because when I said what I said, your response was
more than America, brother. More than America, brother.
When I said what I said, when I said what I said,
why do Black Americans feel like they own being black? You're not the only blacks on the planet. You're not the only blacks that were enslaved on this planet. What are you talking about?
Dude, you the one who said that shit.
You brought it up. Rewind the tape, Big Mike. You brought nationality and race up into something. I did not.
Would you get out of your emotions for a minute? Get out of your emotions for a minute. When I said what I said, that your parents' job is to feed you and not fuck you, your job, what you say? What'd you say?
I said, this is why young people hate you old niggas.
No, you said this is why I hate you old niggas.
Right. Absolutely. That's what I said.
When I said what I said. Honestly, I don't give a fuck about
what does that have to do with nationality and race? What does that have to do with nationality and race?
Why did you say that when I said what I said?
Because it's normal slang that everyone uses.
Really?
What are you talking about?
Really?
Yes, absolutely. I have been saying the N-word. I have been saying the N-word since my black sister came out of my mother. What are you talking? What does that have to do? What does that have to do with the fact that I was kidnapped? What does that have to do with the fact? What does that have to do with the fact that my mother kidnapped me from my father and mistreated me? What does that have to do with that?
Lou.
What does that have to do with the fact she told me I was in an accident? What does that have to do with that?
You listen to it.
Hey, but Lou, the thing about it, man, you taking a personal thing that happened
because
to you,
all this shit
between
is
you and your family.
personal, Hank. Because this shit is personal, Hank.
Lou,
What
you
do you
just took
mean?
the whole conversation back.
No.
We've already made past that point, and you got a chance to speak, and you took the conversation back to some trauma shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Because the young kids have not had a chance to tell you guys how we really feel about what y'all did to us.
Look, we didn't do shit to nobody in Brazil. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, I'm not.
That shit in Brazil. Us niggas here in America already got it squared away. We just
all right, y'all.
Yeah. Lou, what I was about to say is, sometimes people.
He's gone.
Oh shit! I was gonna tell him. I was just gonna tell him. Hold on,
Mandra, he's gone. Let's let it go.
I get it, but he might be still listening. Lou, if you're still listening, understand this. Sometimes your parents are gonna do shit that you're not gonna get over.
Man, drill.
And that's the answer he needs. He needs to know what does he do now. Since he's running into some shit he clearly can't forgive them for. He clearly can't get past. What does he do with that? That's the question he has.
Lou, you need therapy because we already came to peace on this motherfucking panel. Right. We know where we want to go from this panel.
All right. So look, with this clip, we had
Lou, check your email. Go ahead, CJ.
Yeah, and we hold on. Lou. We got love for him, bro. There was a blow up. It happens. We're gonna move on though.
I got love for Lou too. I done had a great conversation with Lou, but don't sit up and try to
this
take
trigger. He got triggered, bro. That's all it was. He been waiting.
Nigga waited. What was he triggered about us saying where we gonna end up at and what we gonna do?
I think the same. He went back, but he didn't get to say nothing. So he held that, and when he got on her, he let it out. It is what it is. We're gonna move forward.
In my opinion, keep holding it.
All right, so we're gonna move forward. So with this conversation, Charleston White kind of talked about why some old heads are looked at the way they looked at by the younger generation. So I'm just gonna let him kind of get into it. It's kind of low, but we should be able to hear it.
Logically, get through a case that they fighting. So the OG niggas, homie, see the talk about it. The OG niggas is the niggas that was walking through these nigga mama houses. When the little nigga be playing in the room playing the game. Yep. Him and the little brother playing the game, and the OG nigga just coming through fucking on his mama.
Eating the fruit snacks.
Fucking on his mama.
Yeah,
saying what's up, little nigga.
Yeah.
And he see the
fuck your fort, nigga.
Yeah, he see the OG nigga with the gun in his waistband, with the blunt in his ear, with the shit.
Mm-hmm.
So they grow up resenting that, homie. So when he come outside, by the time the little nigga 11 years old, 10 years old, he know he fucking his mama.
Yeah.
So when they outside throwing the football, OG don't never stop and say, nigga, throw me the football.
Yeah.
Say catch, nigga. He don't never stop and play catch with the nigga.
What he need.
So then mama get a stepdaddy. Stepdaddy is a funky nigga. He lay around, he mean. He running the house like it's his house. See, these the kind of niggas that reside in the hood.
Yeah.
They not loving niggas. Little nigga get in trouble at school. They putting down street discipline, like penitentiary discipline, like.
Right.
There's no positive reinforcement with OG niggas. OG niggas come from dysfunction.
I want to draw. When that, to an extent, what Lou is talking about, what we were talking about earlier, because we're past the bullshit of it, right? So we're not going to argue, we're not going to scream up and down, but what that is some of our experience as young men, bro. I'm just gonna be real. That's definitely some of my experience with my mama boyfriends, ex-husbands, and I say ex, so take that with a grain of salt. But a lot of us grew up under that type of shit. And when we meet, like for instance, the guys on this panel, where some of us from, that's not common. where we're from, what he's talking about is common. So I just kind of want to lay it out there.
Lou told his whole story. So I don't know what she talking about. Lou told his whole story. I came in after the fact, and he came with the attack.
I think she's talking about Charleston White.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, look, man, that's some niggas' experience, bro. But that ain't everybody's experience, and it becomes a stereotype. Charleston White deals in stereotypes. Charleston White is a stereotype. So Charleston White talks about the bottom 2% of our whole 100% collective. It's 98% of people who not dealing with that. Most of our stepdads were dorks. I'm just gonna be honest. They were niggas that had jobs because our mamas went for better after they left our daddies. You know what I mean? They didn't go for the same thing in a lot of situations.
You need to be talking about reparations, restitution, your identity, nothing else. Because these fucking immigrants. What you mean we can't do that?
Listen what I'm telling you. We can't do that when we got a whole goddamn cake to eat. And we chose to choose this piece of the cake to eat right now. We getting to that part, but we got to build, bro. We can't build when we got. Listen, what I'm telling you.
Yeah, but who put this old new nigga shit in your generations? I never had it. I'm a millennial. I never had this issue with old niggas and new niggas. If anything, and I was being real in the room. If anything, we ain't creative. The old niggas is the one that's creative. Like when I met BB King twice, he gave me the kiss of the fucking ring, and he has the same birthday as me. You know what I'm saying? So I had many different nods of heads from old niggas and all this kind of stuff. If anything, my generation ain't doing shit, and I'm saying that. We ain't creative. We don't work together, and we don't fucking eliminate what needs to be eliminated. This is why we allow these fucking immigrants coming up here talking all this dumb shit.
What generation are you?
I just said millennial.
I ain't hear you. My bad.
Look, man, it's all displaced anger. It's all displaced anger. Everybody's mad at the same thing, but everybody doesn't want to deal with it. So we have to do this in levels, and I'll say that to you, Westside. We have to deal with this in levels because everybody isn't prepared to deal with what you and I are talking about. You know what I'm saying? What you and Noble are talking about. At the end of the day, it's the same problem. It's the inferiority complex that has caused us to be confused.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So we have to figure out how we can navigate our children and our children's children through this thing that we got going on right now. It's not about money. It's not about how much money you can make because we're looking at a man that made more money than most niggas that made in their life 10 lifetimes.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Go through the same thing. So the younger people are looking up to us for the answer. And that's me as a Generation Xer. Me and JT, I guess me, you, Hink, and maybe Mandrill are the only Generation Xers on this platform right now.
Right.
You know, based off the gray and the beard. I don't want to give you no years, my brother. But
I'm out there, bro. I'm 72.
I'm 44. Yeah. I'm 44 years old. I was born in 1978.
Nigga said he a boomer.
So,
I'm damn near a boomer. Shit.
1975, so I already know.
Yeah, I'm 16 years from being a boomer, dog. So, trust me.
What we're dealing with is the displaced anger, and honestly, as leaders and as the new leaders of this of the Black nation, not community, the Black nation. You know what I mean? And I'm using Black very loosely.
Hey, look, that's it right there. Big Mike, you just said it right there. Fuck Black community, nation,
bro. It's 46 million of us. When the last time you've been in the community with 48 million, 46 million?
There we go. I was searching all this goddamn time. It took tonight for me to figure it out.
That's a big ass community, fam. That's a big ass community. And like I said, I had good discussions with Lou. I didn't mean to push Lou out, but I felt like what Lou was saying was pushing us back.
He crashed out. That's all it was.
Yeah, he crashed out. And this ain't the place for that. Because we getting past crashing out right now. Go to your other platforms to do that. Because you just heard us say, well, we could do better. You know what I'm saying? Well, we could do better. We can't have other people coming in our conversations and taking us back.
Yep.
I'm sorry. We can't do it. I feel for you. I feel for your story. But we can't do that, brother. Like, this is too important what we got going on here for somebody elsewhere to have any kind of input or influence on that. So I feel what Westside is saying on that.
I was gonna ask Westside. So you think you say that this conversation basically is pointless, right? But I'm gonna move past that. What should we be doing from your perspective? Is for us being able to move forward and really get to the real shit? What is the real shit that we're missing?
The real shit is this is all smoke and mirrors. They want you to sit here and talk about women. They want to sit here and talk about ageism. They want to sit here and fight about old niggas, new niggas, the this, the that, and all this. And the goddamn problem is them. It's these terrorists, these immigrants, these Nazi Zionists, and it's our money, it's our land and identification. We need to be talking about this full assault every damn hour, even after the shower. So when y'all do that, things will either get shut down or change. And this is how you have a community. This is how you have communication. You link up with your old brethren. You link up with your new brethren. Forget all this weird Nazi Zionist. They did this split. They did all this kind of stuff to break us apart and do all this comparing and contrasting, all this kind of shit. This is their flex. And we on their broadcast right here doing this dumb shit. Like I said, I ain't had no problems with the old and whatever. Like I said, I'm being real. If anything, my generation, we're less creative, in which we are. And then the Gen Z generation really are just, they have no creativity at all. They don't. That's not hate. That's not whatever. That's just the truth. I was saying that at age 26. Now I'm 36. So if I'm saying this at age 26, what the fuck is going on here? So all I'm saying is what we need to be doing is getting together our land identity, looking at how we can link up again. And forget all this Nazi Zionist narrative. This is their culture. These are their talking points. This is not our thing here.
And I'll say this, Westside. If y'all don't do that, y'all will be in podcasts in the future, and the younger generation will be talking to y'all like y'all talking to us. Because younger generations are looking for answers, bro. They're not looking for excuses. They're looking for answers. And so, like I said, y'all are the youth now. But when y'all have kids and your kids get old enough to understand, your kids are going to start asking you these questions. And it's going to be about what plan of action you have for them. Because the dudes, the white folks, they got plans for their kids. And they plan for their kids is you and your kids.
Can I ask a question?
Yo.
I'm sorry.
We got you, world class.
I'm sorry, bro. I just got to really just ask this question real quick. And I get what y'all saying. Y'all saying some real shit. But who said that we not doing this?
It's not going to be whether we said or you didn't do it. It's going to be a matter of action. Your kids are going to hold you accountable for it, not us.
We are, but who said they not taking action?
Hey, I'm not saying y'all aren't. All I'm saying is y'all prepare for your kids to hold you accountable for your results or whatever action y'all take.
Okay.
But I wanted to ask a question too. Westside, you admitted that it is a split and it is a disconnection. So if we don't have these talks, we pretty much working on the Tower of Babylon.
Sir, I didn't say that. Sir, I said my generation is less creative, and I said the older is more creative. That's what I said, sir.
So you didn't say it was a split or nothing between the two generations?
No, sir. I said this is a Nazi Zionist talking point. This damn Al Sharpton versus Little Nas X. No, Little Nas X is African. He ain't us. But I'm just saying that's what they want us to do.
Okay.
And he also said we should have these conversations in our living room, but that ain't happening, and it ain't gonna happen.
I want to hear what World Class had to say. He was out there. He had a point.
All right, what's up? Where would you rank communication in terms of its importance for society? Would you rank it in top 10, top 20?
That's for everybody, or
I would say
that's for what's up. That's for what's up.
I would say that's number 3 communication for me.
So that's still extremely important, right? So that would be like,
oh yeah.
Okay. Based off what we've had here, just in this one podcast, right? Did you see a communication breakdown amongst the generations?
I saw de-evolution. That's what I saw.
De-evolution, right? Okay. Hey, so what you just said would kind of contradict what you said prior to it in terms of it being BS or a Nazi talking point, because we did it in real time amongst each other. This podcast in and of itself is evidence of what's going on. And like I said before, those of us that's been in the military or playing sports, we know how important communication is, and even you ranked it 3rd. Right? This is why this It's like a guy named Jim Rome, European, but he said, if you get an idiot and you motivate him, all you have now is a motivated idiot. If we find a way to get the identity that we're supposed to have, and we go into the promised land, we're gonna take this piss poor level of communication into it. Just one of the fundamental things that we need to do is have conversations. And we're not doing that because older generations, like I said myself.
What are the conversations about, though? That's my point. When I say de-evolution, I'm saying, what are we talking about in terms of communication? Are we talking their talking points? Or are we talking about how do we get together and get land? That's what I'm saying. This is a spell type talk to me. It is.
So we had shows like that, though, bro.
I'll say this, Westside. Let me say this. You and I talk quite frequently. I'll say this, and like I've said it before, we got to focus on winning before we focus on all that other stuff. And if we can't communicate, we can't win. So, as far as the importance of this conversation, this is a real issue. Literally, I run into this with young niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that to not say to have to go through the long thing. I'm not trying to be disrespectful by saying young niggas. But, we know what it is. We've endeared the word over the last 30, 40 years, right?
We know the language.
We know the language. All I'm saying is we have to, before we can even get to the point of where we tribing up to get our land back, we have to even understand each other. So I wouldn't go forth and say this is a useless conversation or this is a conversation that we shouldn't be having. This is probably one of the most important conversations we should be having, and we got the right mix of generations on here to have the conversation. But it is hard and it is stressful. It's hard and stressful, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit up and act like I'm not stressed out about it. Because I knew that young niggas had smoke for me. I knew they had it for me. I mean, I'm not. Look, y'all can think I'm dumb as y'all want to. Y'all can. Y'all really can. Y'all can think I don't know what I'm talking about as much as y'all want to, but I've survived these streets, bro. I've been in the hornet's nest and came out without a damn bump on me. I've been in snake pits and came out without getting bit. With these niggas out here in these streets, and niggas that's way more treacherous than y'all. You see what I'm saying? So this is an important conversation we need to be having, and we need to get on point quick. That's why I got upset, because we were on point. We were ready to move the conversation forward, and the conversation quickly moved backwards on some personal experience type shit. At the end of the day, we're men, bro. We don't give a fuck about all that emotional shit. We just don't. We're not gonna treat you like your mama. You're not. It's not an egalitarian society. Y'all, it's a hierarchy. Y'all niggas fit in a certain place in the hierarchy. Y'all don't want to do it. Go be girls, which is what a lot of dudes are opting to be nowadays.
Let me add something to that, Mike.
We're gonna fit into this fucking hierarchy. That's how it is.
Yeah. Let me add something to that, Mike. And anybody that's been in the military, they're gonna understand exactly what I'm saying. Them motherfuckers don't talk to you like civilians talk to you. They actually talking to you like how Mike talks to you, how Westside talking to you. Because it's about getting the motherfucking job done.
Right.
That's it.
It's about getting the motherfucking job done.
That's all I'm saying.
They're gonna talk to you like world. They're gonna talk to you like world class. What you said, Westside, world class said it earlier.
He said the same thing.
He said the same thing. And then that's where I had to break that shit back down and ask us individually, what is it that we can do to bridge this gap? I get what you talking about, brother, because I'm there with you. But we can't get there yet until we can get the men that we have to get there.
You know how we get there?
We got to start talking and having this first conversation first. Then we gonna get to where you talking about. Cause I'm there. Rob will tell you what you talk about. He'll tell you that's what I talk about.
Yeah, we had these conversations.
But I can't sit back and it sounds like fucking Chinese when I'm talking to my younger generation. Even though, listen, what I tell you, Rob, I don't talk to old niggas too often.
Yeah.
Cause they tell me what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. So I get what they're saying. So what I had to do is learn from there. I don't want to be how the persons that was before me was. I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't have a conclusion. I don't. But I do have a couple of answers that can get us to one level to the next level, to eat one piece of the fucking cake at a time. And I want to get there. I want to have that. That's why with you, Mike, all these guys that's on here, I want to link up with y'all because we all have different perspectives. Yeah. But we do need to get to the point where we get to talking about when they talk about get to the bag, fuck a bag. We won't land. Yes. We want motherfucking shit when it comes down to us being able to take what the fuck is ours. We can't do it if we ain't together. Right. And we ain't together right now.
And I'll say this. Everybody younger than me, even the women that's younger than me, once they qualify, I send them a curriculum. And I'll say nothing else. I'll just periodically ask them questions about what's in the curriculum. It's just certain things you got to read and certain shit you got to listen to. I'll just ask you questions. So the system is there. It's just great. You come under the world class, you learn. I'm just one nigga. I may be super talented. I may be great. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm one nigga. We need a fucking system. A system. Like, who the fuck is my son going to marry? What is he going to have to go?
Damn.
It doesn't matter how great I am. I know I'm the strongest and the smartest in most rooms. 99% of it doesn't matter. Who cares? Who cares how good I am? Who cares about none of it? It doesn't matter. It's about 100 years from now. And it's about, are we winning? Are we winning or not? Everything else is stupid shit for bitch niggas and people that are not worth remembering. 36 years old.
Daytime dilemmas. That's what it is. It's daytime dilemmas for them. Them niggas can do the daytime dilemmas. We talking about real shit.
I come from a lot of dead people. My goal is to, when I'm done, they say this was the greatest generation of all time because I was here. That's the only way I think I can respect the men I come from. And what pisses me off and what motivates me is making sure I don't die twice. To live a life worth forgetting. We don't talk about immortality. We don't talk about shit like that. And I refuse to be a watered down version of a warrior race. You bitches gonna have to kill me. But I'm one nigga. It's not a system of that.
Facts.
So it doesn't matter how good I am. It don't matter how many slick things I can say. How can I transfer value to the next generation? And I can only do that through communication. It's vitally important at this point.
And look, just for me, bro, like, I want to be clear. Not anything said on this panel tonight was I ready to pull up and fight one of you niggas.
Hell no.
I'm just gonna be clear because I used to be that nigga, right? Like, you hurt my feelings.
Why would we even say that and think that? I mean,
yeah. Like I didn't think.
I don't even know why we got to even say that online.
I didn't think that at all. CJ.
Well, let me refresh your memory, my nigga, because earlier it was heated. Was it not heated? It was
so what if it was heated? We just doing words. That's what I'm saying.
I really wasn't talking to you, Westside. I really wasn't.
No, but I'm saying a lot of people in our generation have that type of weird feminine talking points you just said there. That's not no offense to you. But what I get tired of hearing in my generation is when people are getting loud or have disagreements. They're ready to fight or pull out a pistol.
My nigga. That's what it is. So
and I don't want to be a reflection of being sensitive. That's my point. I don't like that.
Okay. Cool.
I don't like that.
But at the same time, Westside, you can't get mad if somebody is embracing that side. So I understand. Like, look, we're dealing with a bunch of feelings here, man.
Didn't I address it as a character flaw? I literally addressed it as a character flaw.
No, I get you, CJ. So I understand where you come from.
Who do we blame, though? Do we blame the family? Do we blame the old generation? Do we blame ourselves? Because really, at the end of the day, it's ourselves as a man and the individual. I don't care about people's experience and they lived in the ghetto and all this dumb shit I hear every fucking 5 seconds. My thing as a man, you look in the mirror, you have a choice what to do and what not to do, no matter what you've been through. That's why I don't want to hear no immigrant story about their bullshit.
Which is why, okay, but the immigrants gone. So let's just move. Let's leave that shit alone. What I'm talking about right now, the reason I came, and shout out to you, Jill. Appreciate you being here, Chocolate Drop. But look, check this out. So I'm learning, bro, and having these conversations, I'm learning. I'm trying to understand us. Whoever us is, I'm trying to understand us. You can call it what you want. That's all I'm trying to do. I went from pro-black, super, African fists in the air, and to realizing that that's not really the reality of where we come from, to now I'm trying to understand the truth, which is why I converse with people like Big Mike. I converse with people like Miguel and Westside. No matter what tension we got, you welcome here for me to learn from you too. I'm trying to take knowledge, my nigga. That's all I'm here trying to do. That's it.
All these gentlemen got knowledge, CJ, and I'll say this, but you're a man after my own heart. Me and you got a special connection.
Facts.
From that discussion the other week, and you can ask Noble. I called him and told him about it the day he called me and told me that you were on live, and we had that live about it. And
right,
you see what I'm saying? But I literally told him that this had an impact on my spirit. This discussion, it's an important discussion. Because look, I got an 18-year-old son, bro, and I look like the lamest nigga on earth to him. Do I look like?
I'm old as fuck to my motherfucking kids.
You see what I'm saying? They looking at me like I don't know shit, bro. Like you just hit me in the face with the volleyball at the family picnic, and I ain't gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they looking at me. And what I'm trying to do is stop him from having to go through his son looking at him like that. That's how much I love him. I don't have to be remembered. Look, we ain't nothing but dead niggas that's alive right now. You understand that, right?
And the older we get, we more dead.
We dead niggas that's
understand alive. when you 80 years old and you trying to walk through this earth, you the invisible person.
You the invisible
woman
person.
Or man, you invisible.
Right. The
older we get, and what a lot of people don't understand too, Big Mike, is that we get old.
Quick.
We get fucking old.
Time flies fast.
That's by the grace, of the high.
Yeah.
Because some of us don't get it. We at 25, 18, 3, 1. Some of us don't even make it out the womb, do we?
Boy, I hate watching young people die. That's the ultimate survivor's
experience, man.
Is watching all these young people die. All these people younger than me die. I wake up scared to death. I got an 18-year-old son, man. You don't think I'm gonna be scared? You think I don't cry when I pray, nigga?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what's the most scariest thing, though?
Come on, man.
You know what's the most scariest thing to a lot of people, especially some of us, man, when we start learning that life ain't what motherfuckers was telling us it was, once we start waking up and we start saying that shit, we end up being the only motherfucker, bro. World class. How many times were you the only motherfucker? Big Mike.
Almost.
How many times were you the only motherfucker? Ain't nobody trying to hear what you saying because they understand. They realize what you saying is true, but then they got to give up too much motherfucking shit. All that bullshit they got to give up in order to go the right way. Well, and what we're trying to say is in the generation, so we understand this is what we try. Just like y'all trying to gain understanding for us, man, we trying to gain understanding for y'all too.
I got a question.
It's a lonely thing when you wake the fuck up, man. It's lonely than a motherfucker, and then you got to be okay with it.
I got a question for ABN. I don't know what you're saying in the private chat, so if you can unmute Mike, I really don't understand. You said to be fair, understanding history.
What's up, brother?
What's up? But you said all kinds of immigrants were while indigenous people were also here and been involved to this modern society we live in here now. I don't know what you're saying, buddy. I don't know what you're saying.
Oh no, I'm just saying because I also have Native American family too, or indigenous people too. But at the same time, to be fair, we had immigrants who also built this country as well as people who I guess came over here and tried to conquer this land. And I appreciate
Marcus. Immigrants didn't build anything, but in this country, only thing they did was pick strawberries and.
Well, I meant maybe like the future generations after those immigrants, maybe too. Is that correct to say?
Hey, I'll say this, Marcus. Let me say this in all due respect, brother.
Yeah.
This is why we can't have the immigrant discussion involved with this discussion. We can't mix the two. We're people that's been trying to survive here, man, forever. We didn't choose to come here. We cannot continue to have this discussion space right now. That's all I'm saying. I was saying the same thing to Lou. You talk to people whose ancestors are buried here. We didn't come here. We've been in the same struggle ever since, and we're still trying to figure out. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. as an immigrant, right? Have you ever wondered why black?
I'm not an immigrant. I'm not an immigrant.
As from an immigrant family, you seem to be
right.
on behalf of them right now. Okay, so I'm going to ask you this as them. But have you realized why black people in this country ask each other a question when we greet each other? Have you figured out why we ask each other what's up, what's happening, what's going on? Do you understand that dynamic? No.
No, not really.
Just say no. Exactly. That's why we can't have the immigrant discussion. We're trying to figure out what's going on with us.
Westside and hold on. Westside and Mike, I'll save that conversation for another time. Leave this conversation and let this rock. We didn't address that a few times. Let the immigrant FBA let that lead out. Let's just do that.
No, in all due respect, Marcus brought up immigrants.
I know. And that's why I'm asking y'all. Because y'all the elders.
And on that note, hold on. On that note, we got my man Black Man in the building right now. We got to acknowledge the people that's coming in here, man. What's going on, Black Man?
What's going on, man? Hey, sorry I'm late.
I think Black Man's an immigrant too, ain't he?
He is. He have caveman.
I know that's right.
That's our bujula tabu basha beaches.
You see what I'm talking about?
Speaking in tongues. That nigga Pentecostal, do you know immigrant?
What's going on, fellas? What's going on, Big Mike running away on the dike? CJ, where your baby? Yes, what a baby at, baby. I see Hink in the building. Lead them hoes at the restaurant. Westside Kulik, what's going on, my guy? Hey,
how you doing there, so-called Black Man unfiltered?
Hey, man, listen here, so-called Black Man unfiltered. I like that, bro.
Sir, we ain't black. We are not of African descent. We are not genetically African. None of that. We are the Talkers American Indians of this land and this country in particular. Thank you very much.
I love that, man. That was was that advertisement? Hey, the world class. They got all the girls with all the ass. Mandrell, giving them hell.
He ain't got one off the market.
Marcus.
Respect, bro. Respect, man.
All right.
I miss your mama.
Respect, man.
What we got going on today?
We all over the place.
Shit,
we're all over the place. I guess we're all over the place.
It's been heated, brother. It's been heated in the motherfucker right now, man.
It's a super barbershop talk, huh? The one we be having, but we don't have
this. Shit is on steroids right now.
This been a great conversation for sure.
Yeah, I was dropping my last kid off, headed to the house when I heard when Lou was on.
Nope. We're not gonna do it. We're gonna let it go.
No. I said that's the last thing I remember hearing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What'd you hear before that?
But see, the thing is, basically, we try to teach these young dumb motherfuckers something. As usual, these young niggas ain't listen. They too dumb.
See what I mean?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Listen, you don't do that. Listen, understand. I'm the captain here. I am master here.
Oh shit, he got the control.
Yes. I am master here.
I love this panel, dog. I swear to God, I love this motherfucker.
You can't fuck with me now, CJ.
Hey, Westside, you in
recognize the hierarchy. How about with that? We just had that in discussion.
Westside, what part
my
of the
humble
world
apologies, bro. My humble apologies.
Hey, Westside Cooley, what part of the world you in, bro?
Where was that tears from? From Brazil. I'm in Brazil right now. Brazil.
Oh my God.
That tears ain't came in back yet.
This motherfucker here, boy.
I can't do this shit.
This nigga here.
Ain't no Westside cooling. It's Westside heated.
Hey, who done got you heated up, Westside?
No.
I tell you, I mean, we got so much stuff going on.
Let them cook.
I appreciate these conversations. I really do. I really do. I appreciate. We need a white woman to mediate everything we do. That's how we're gonna get things done.
Marcus, right there.
Gonna get things done.
Hold on, now Westside. Now, are you for real about that?
Hold on. Wait, world class, really?
West Coast, you for real about that? Or you playing?
I'm actually very for real. I think things will get done if we had a white woman mediating a lot of things. Negroes would really understand what's going on. They would find themselves. They would understand about history. They would know who they be. If the white woman said what's going on, what I'm saying, y'all niggas be billionaires.
So you talking about the inferiority complex?
Damn.
All right.
I just want to say this too, though. I still got a lot of respect though for Westside and Big Mike though. So I just want to say I still support you guys no matter what.
Well, much respect to you too.
Hey, me and Ted's got to be out of here by 12, guys. Just letting y'all know.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's 12.
It's past the. It'll be past. It's past the bedtime.
Mandrill, catch me up, Mandrill. Catch me up, Mandrill.
With what?
Give me the 30-second synopsis of what I missed.
You can get about 7,000.
Bottom line, I mean, these niggas went through a big.
He ain't gonna get you the right one.
Yeah, it's a big circus of bullshit, and they got arguing like women. But then they finally manned up, and came to a consensus that the younger generation will actually start listening to people of the older generation. If the people of the older generation know what the fuck they're talking about.
What side you on, West Side?
Well, he did say something that was.
What sound mom?
Yeah, as far as
you surprise me all the time.
And the younger generation, they should be listening to the older generation or no?
Asshole.
I believe as a man, you're gonna be treated and mistreated. When I say treated, I mean in a good way or a respectful way by someone either old or new. My thing is, I've been raised up by some old people that have done great things for me. Some old folks have done, some jealous stuff, whatever. But I personally, all I'm saying is the older generation is more creative, and the newer generation is less creative. And we need to get ourselves together. And I'm a millennial, so I'm saying I'm looking at us going, we need to do something.
Shit, black man, you a millennial too, ain't you?
Yep, I am. But ain't nothing like
that. Explains a whole lot about you.
But you know what though? Ain't nothing like it was sitting under that tree with your granddaddy, listening to the old school shit and learning from them.
Facts.
Nothing like it, brother. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Now these little niggas out here putting on dresses, lipstick, they twitching, they kissing each other, then still saying they straight. They fucking their own sisters, they fucking their mamas on the weekend.
Here we go with this bullshit. Right back to it.
I mean, it's just it's bad out here, man. You see these little boys out here like today. I coach them. I'm telling y'all right now, I coach them. I'm coaching football. These little boys running on the field like they on the homecoming court. You know what I'm saying? Twitching and shit. They got them all the femininity traits from their mama. Real shit, bro. And I say this is what the future. Listen, nigga, we're gonna have to work for the next 50 years until we just die. Because if this the future, nigga, we in trouble.
Yeah, we over with.
We in trouble. These niggas here these little soft ass niggas. They ain't tough. They don't want to stand up for themselves. They hiding behind their fucking mamas. Nigga, it's horrible out here, bro. These little kids, these little boys, especially little boys, niggas. I'm telling you, niggas, Charmin. I call them niggas Charmin.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the song said, they get it from their mama. But my thing is with the ladies, like they say they want men who are tough and rugged and all this shit. But then you raise your boys to be the exact opposite.
That's why I said a white woman needs to mediate this because
no, we don't. That's worse.
What's going on?
That's worse.
So let's bring it back. Hey, black man, let me give you a little synopsis of what
white
we're
woman
talking about too.
Appreciate
when it came down to it, I asked each and every person on here, I think with the exception of Westside and you, what is it that you could do better than what you've been doing to get the gap between the generations a little bit better, just individually?
What can we do? Whoop their ass. I think that we need to show that some of these boys, they'll try you. And like I told my son, he's 15 years old. You trying the wrong motherfucker. You pump your chest up at me, I'm gonna cave your ass in. You know what I'm saying? And so he tried before even the kids on the team that I coach. We got the big boys, 6 foot tall dudes, 245. Somebody don't say nothing to me. I will knock you the fuck out because you don't have no daddy and you real strong when your mama sitting over there in the corner because you think your mama gonna come protect you. But I think we need to get back to discipline, bro. I think a lot of people say you shouldn't discipline your children, but shit, it worked. It worked back in the day. A lot of us niggas right now not locked up because of that shit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of us not locked up because mama said your ass ain't going to the fucking mall today. And then you get a phone call later on. Every nigga that you was going to the mall with locked up for stealing. Right. You know what I'm saying? You had those foundations set up. Now you don't have no structure, bro. There ain't no structure in no household. The mama and the son, they friends. They laying up in the bed. He laying on her chest. They eating popcorn, watching fucking SpongeBob together. Oh, I'm sorry. Not SpongeBob no more. That's too early in the years.
They're watching P-Valley.
Yeah, they watching P-Valley together, or they watching Real Housewives of Atlanta together. And then, mama, you seen her mama? Uh-huh. Yes, all that bullshit. These niggas, like I told them on the football team, and half of them quit. I don't give a fuck. Some of you little boys out here, more about what's going on with Portia on fucking Housewives of Atlanta than you do about these fucking plays. Nigga, I can't believe I'm sitting up here at football practice and you niggas talking about Housewives of Atlanta and fucking Love and Hip Hop Miami. What the fuck? It was a. Let me say this, man. I'm gonna get heated. Goddamn, Westside. See you, then that shit then boiled over on me. One of these little boys, I heard him, and I want to punch that motherfucker in the side of his head. He said, "No voting, no fucking." I said, "Well, who was that?" I said, "Who was it?" I said,
no. Which motherfucker was?
You lying, bro?
I swear to God.
Stop lying,
Dude,
bro.
let me tell you something. My son, the one I sent y'all the videos of last night, knocking motherfuckers' heads off. My son said, "Daddy." I said, "Who was it, son?" He said, "Daddy, it was him." I said, "Come here, boy. Where did you get that from?" My mom was listening to it in the car, talking on the phone with her friend. I said, "Do you even know what that song mean?" "No, I don't know what that means, Coach." I said, "Let me show it to you." I put my phone down and I showed it to him. I said, "That's like a man. Is it your daddy?" He said, "No, it's not my daddy." I said, "No, it's not. It's not your daddy." But I'm trying to teach these boys. You're singing a song, nigga. You don't even know nothing about this shit. Nigga, you getting up on the offensive line. No voting, no vote. As soon as he did,
nigga gonna get his ass ran off the block.
As soon as he did the shit, bro, my son did like my son was ready to do the next play. My son looked up like this. Like, oh, nigga, you done fucked up.
You most certainly did.
We don't need no goddamn African monkey blood. Hey, what you talking about? CB? African monkeys.
Oh shit!
Monkeys. You on crack? All that kind of African. Take that back over there to the. In Africa ain't even real, by the way. That's not even real. That's a Nazi's always there. Just talking point. It's not real.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
Hey man, we need to get to a point where we need to snatch these. Hey man, I'm taking. Listen right now.
Do be going overboard with that Nigeria.
No. But wait. But CJ, to be fair,
oh my god, that man.
I agree wholeheartedly with Westside stance on Africa.
I'm with it. No. I don't know about that.
I'm with that. Fuck it. Africa's not even fucking real. Fuck it. I love it.
World class was trying to stop this. World class was trying to stop this.
Hold on. Now watch this. Hold on, Mandrea. Let me ask all the men on the panel. Let me ask all the men a question on the panel real quick. If right now you were offered an eternal retirement from now on. Eternal retirement. Hold on, Mandrea. Eternal retirement from now on. But from now on, and you had to switch places with these dudes right now to handle the world. These little boys out here right now to handle the world. Would you be comfortable with these young men in the streets that's right now going to school every day? Are you comfortable with them taking your place?
My place doing what?
Being a man.
You out your fucking mind.
Absolutely.
So
there's no argument, bro. These boys, they don't want to get up and go to school. They know they don't want to get up and go to work. They mama say get up and go to school. They telling their mom, I'm gonna stay here today. I'm gonna watch TV.
Well, black man, I'm gonna say this though. We're not supposed to be comfortable with that in our generation.
Exactly.
We're supposed to be ready for leadership. We're supposed to be groomed for leadership to take over.
Yeah.
Our parents, the baby boomers, are dying off.
Yep.
They retired. They tired. You know what I'm saying? It's time for y'all young niggas to start putting up the chairs and the tables after the damn barbecue.
And you know what? I'm ready to do that. But guess what though? The shit set up now right now, Big Mike. Like right now, when I snatch a kid up, because I had to do that a couple of times. When I snatch a kid up for running his fucking mouth or being disrespectful to his mom bring him to practice and say he disrespecting the teacher and her, and I snatch his fucking neck off his body. No, I think that's a little too hard now. I think you're being a little bit too hard on my baby. You know, now you got women that you know they got the red button. The red button is, hey, this man put his hands on my son. I want him arrested. That's assault.
Hey, look, that's why I say send them to prison. Like prison gonna get all these little niggas straight. So like, I gotta say, like, if you got a problem listening to what people older than you telling you to do, and you don't want to do what people telling you to do and fit into society, look, there's a place for you. And then you could get out and start teaching us the same shit we've been trying to teach you the whole years and expect us to sit up and listen with enthusiasm. The same shit we've been trying to tell you.
So I got a question. I got a question. Hold on.
I ain't gonna do shit though.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna pose another question, but I need to see if my man Tez and CJ, if y'all can give us another 30 minutes, bro, before y'all get off, because I think this is gonna be very important. A question that I pose. If y'all can give us another 30 minutes, because I know y'all about to get off.
I just hopped on. Let me see if I like.
If you can, it's cool, bro. But I just wanted to see, because these are, this is a simulcast, bro. We on both motherfucking channels. It's the 5100 and motherfucking What We Know channel right now, man. But I want to know if you guys will be able to grace us with another 30 minutes, bro.
Yeah, we go. I got you.
Let go.
All right. So this is the question. Do you think that a lot of this shit has to do with our selection in women?
Oh.
If this is about 20 years ago, I would say yes. But now it doesn't matter what woman you choose, because the women have gotten worse. Overall. So the women have gotten worse too. So at the point it is now, JT, it doesn't matter. Like, the odds of you finding a good woman are so low that it doesn't matter which one you pick, man.
Can you like go on a detail a little bit more about what you mean?
Me?
No, I'm talking about JT.
So my whole thing is this.
The question was quite clear.
No, but I gotta.
Shut your Vienna sausage looking ass up.
Damn.
Let me.
If you were smarter, maybe you'd have been a little smarter. You'd have picked up on.
Okay, I'm dumber. So let me get some education.
You are. Just remember, I'm better than you.
Clear.
That's all.
Based off of what we deal with. From one generation to the next, one of the things was that Papa was a Rolling Stone. Now, anybody that was in my generation, they understand what that song actually means, right?
You do.
Exactly.
That Rolling Stone is a motherfucker right now. What we have is a problem right now where we have out of line motherfucking children and out of line motherfucking women. But at the end of the day, it still comes down to the leaders that's supposed to be leaders, right? Do you think it's because of our selection in women, the ones that are supposed to be helping us build this family, that actually is one of the biggest things that's detrimental to what's going on right now in our present time?
See, CJ, now I said, no, my thing is the women have gotten worse along the way. And that's why that's one of the reasons why you have so many weak men these days, because you've had a couple of generations now, women raising boys to be men, and they're not men. Now, like I said, the women, hold on, those women,
most of those women have what they call daddy issues.
Okay, here's the thing.
And it's not because the daddy was doing something to
right.
him. It was
I'm getting to that.
It was a deficit.
I'm getting
of
to
having
that.
a father in their life.
Yeah, I'm getting to that too. Now, these same women raising these weak boys, they're raising these women to not respect men. They raise them to not respect them. Don't rely on a man. Get a job, get a house, get your own money, so you don't have to rely on a man. You know what I mean? And then the women who do get married and do include them and do combine their assets together with the man, the women who raise them tell them, you're crazy. Why would you do that? I didn't teach you to do that. You're crazy. You're going to give him access to your assets? That's insane. Only a fool would do that. So these women are being raised to not only not cooperate with men, but not trust them at all, and to not respect us. So these women have gotten worse. And now you have 2 generations now of that coming out here into the world. So that's what I mean by, at this point, the odds of you finding a good woman for people who are you're 25, 20, 30 years old, the odds of you finding a good woman are so rare, it doesn't matter which one you pick. They're all going to give you the same friction and bullshit.
Because you're getting all women that are turned out by the white inferiority complex system. Bottom line, at the end of the day, you get rid of the white inferiority complex, or what we call white supremacy. You get rid of a lot of these social issues that we have. Y'all have to understand we're at war. These are war tactics. These are tactics called divide and conquer. It's the oldest trick in the damn book. If you look to the Miguel's left, fire your history teacher.
Please drop the screen.
You know what I'm saying? You have to understand that this is something that's been, these people have planned 100 years in advance, while we can't plan 100 days in advance. A lot of niggas can't plan 100 hours in advance.
I was just
These
about to
folks
say
got
that.
a plan that's out 100 years, and you're trying to combat that by blaming everything else that's not at fault. Look, you get rid of that system. You get rid of that system. You've gotten rid of all 90% of the social problems we have. Yeah, a bitch is gonna be a bitch. Let's just be honest. At the end of the day, sometimes you're gonna get bitches. Sometimes you're gonna date a hoe. It just is what it is. Those people exist. But a lot of this stuff is systemic right now.
I think the problem is not the selection of women. I think the problem is us as men, our sexual submission to other men.
What?
Yeah,
he was quite clear, Mandrill. He was
he said, he said his sexual submission to men. I don't submit to men in any capacity, let alone sexually. I require elaboration.
Hold on. That's why I said our.
Okay, yeah,
because just like we say, they're not. Whether I say, no matter what I call myself, they're gonna put me in the same boat with these niggas, like with everybody else, right? So that's why you got the Lapreef group, Anton and them. Them niggas mindset, their whole mindset is what the white man gonna let them do or what the white man not gonna let them do.
Right.
They have a sexual submission to other men. They submitting to this white man. White supremacy or not, you don't need white supremacy when you got a bunch of males whose value system is I should always be safe. I should always do what's easy. I can always get away with stuff, which is what Big Mike keep talking about. Like the whole sector is being a bitch and the coward culture that they got is validation to them. So their mindset that they have and the value system that they have is something that females going to resonate with. They the same type of person. Being safe, getting away from danger, minimal risk. That's how they think. That's what they're doing. Because being a man and doing what we all say we need to do, go get to the bag, whatever, take risks. It takes being tough. It takes not knowing when the shit going add up. Like my mentor told me, he said it take 18 months, 16-hour days, non-negotiable. These dudes don't do that. They want the safe, sure way. So it don't matter it don't matter what the selection is when the majority of these males is, you know what the white man gonna let us do? Oh, you know it's hard out here, like that fucking bitch ass shit that they do. That's all that's gonna matter. It's just, in the end of the day, these niggas will choose to put their asshole up to another man. And then whining about chicks that don't want no pussy ass, weak ass, bitch ass nigga like, why do you think a woman wants you when you submitting to white men?
Openly submitting.
Why do you think she is going to respect you? Would you just push a button and you get a bunch of money when she can see another nigga doing shit that's tough? Our women are wired to warriors. I don't give a fuck how easy it gets. They're wired to warriors. Good. Push the button. Make $1 million. Get your bitch ass out there and shovel some fucking snow. Or do something manly to keep your genes up. So they always gonna the selection is always gonna be poor because the bulk of these males take a coward, like even if it's what we saying, right? They've done a lot to us, which is what the older generation has said. That's why I resonate more with what Mike said than what CJ is saying, because I was never with my generation. Now everybody was older than me. This, at the end of the day, you're still choosing to fucking be submissive to another male. So she's you already. That's why she dominates you. Most of our men are in a submissive relationship with these women. Because both of y'all value that white man or his system. And you try to make the standard for y'all to not have to deal with somebody like me, because I fuck both of y'all up. I beat you the fuck up. And they find little coward ways to get around the fact that you're gonna have to deal with the world class in the phone booth. What the fuck are you gonna do then? I'm prepared to kill both of you. That's just, it's not rocket science. It's pretty simple. I don't keep blaming these chicks for this shit. You niggas supposed to leave.
Facts.
Get your bitch ass up. How the fuck you nigga? You got a nigga that wear $5,000 Versace robe, $100,000 budget a month, but you can't spend $200 for a personal trainer. Dang. You can't do free push-ups by the bed. How the fuck much it would cost to roll over and hit the floor?
Facts.
Let's talk. Fuck are we talking? That's a leader.
Let's talk heavy. Let's talk
breakfast, lunch, and dinner is gonna beat your bitch ass. And I'm gonna follow you
and do all that talking about how disciplined he is.
Right. And so, world class. Let me ask a question, then, bro. So why do you think? Because this is a question for everybody. I would love to hear everybody's on it. But why do you think they get so much attention? Why do you think that they're like when we have a real ass show like last night? We had a real ass show with some real ass dudes, bro.
Facts.
You know, why don't we get that? Why don't we get the attention of men that want to be men like us? And then you look over and you see other platforms with 1,000 people watching two niggas argue over a bedspread.
Because it's never going to be a lot of people in the kingdom. Hey, it's never going to be a lot of people in the kingdom. It's never going to be a lot of people. The infantry don't make it to the room where the generals are. Fuck them.
Hey, no.
At the end of the day, they're gonna have to come through me and come to me anyway. I couldn't give a fuck what y'all doing.
Kind of like what Westside was just talking about.
And BMU, only 144,000 gonna make it home. You understand that?
Yeah, 144,000 to make it if I fucking feel like it. If it ain't for 2,000, some damn niggas gotta come and talk to me. At the end of the day, you gotta come talk to me.
It's not
pop your shit. The fuck? You don't have a motherfucking choice. It's people like us make the decision. I don't give a fuck what they doing over there. Couldn't give a fuck. So the niggas, it's gonna be a lot of people that can make it to McDonald's. There's gonna be a fucking 1% of that is gonna make it to Ruth Chris. We understand how that works.
Yes,
sir. Let me ask you a question then. Let me ask. Well, my brother Hink, what's your thoughts on what you just said?
Come on with fire, bro.
Fire.
Which part? Who you talking about? World class or?
Yeah, world class. Yeah.
People do what they want to do, man, for what they want. I mean, look here. I decided to start doing a channel because I'm doing it because I want to help people, especially men.
Right.
That's the reason I do what I do.
Right.
Now you got people who do stuff for different reasons. Are they doing it for the likes, for the views, the subs, or the money? Yeah, you got them people, and they're gonna continue to do what they do. Man, look, who am I to tell somebody why they do what they're doing? But I know I do what I'm going to do. So, I mean, I don't disagree with what he's saying. I don't.
Hey, I help men to help myself. Because at the end of the day,
the reason I do what I do is because I want to see men be better.
I want to see
not
men
doing it for the ladies, not doing it for the likes.
That's what I'm saying. When it's time for battle, I need these same men to be better for me at the end of the day by my side in this battle. I'm not disagreeing with you, Hank. Don't get me wrong. I'm just kind of, tagging on to what you're saying. That's why I need men to be better. I need men to be better to back me up. Because if you're against me, then I don't need you to be better. I need you to be dead. You see what I mean?
Change the fuck out of you. You need to be changed. No doubt about it.
Yeah, we need you battle ready, man, because some of us recognize it's a war while everybody else running around with rose-colored glasses.
They dancing and partying and doing the hustle.
Niggas celebrate every week going to the club and celebrate weeks of failure. I don't get it. Niggas
never understood.
I never understood it, bro.
Celebrate a week of failure.
Never understood it, bro. Never understood that shit, bro.
I never understood this shit.
And then go fail at the club.
At the club.
You don't even get the bitch.
That a bitch.
With the fattest, blackest, one night stand in the damn club.
Damn.
That's your
3 o'clocker. You got the 3 o'clocker.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what, bro? One of those things y'all talking about the older generation talk to the younger generation, and we listen, bro. Let me tell you one of the things that I listen to that niggas used to fuck with me all the time about. I know I let some niggas slide, but some niggas had to get slid. And so my grandfather used to say, son, never go out here, right? Because he lived through the crack epidemic. He said, never go out here and fuck with them drugs, never be popping no pills, never smoke nothing, never drink anything and get severely drunk. Don't get fucked up none of that. He said, you know why? He said, because a soldier needs to be a soldier at all times. You need to be ready at all times. You don't need to have anything that makes you less of who you are. He said, so if you're a soldier and you out drunk, you're not the soldier you need to be to protect anybody. You can't protect yourself, can't protect others. Right? And so for that reason, bro, as I grew up, bro, I'm just going to share with y'all right now, bro. I don't even know how liquor tastes, nigga. I ain't never had no weed, no liquor, no nothing, bro. I live by that shit, bro. I ain't never been drunk. I ain't never had no liquor. I ain't never had no weed. I ain't never smoked no cigarettes, nigga. I ain't tried nothing that would take me out of my square, bro. Nothing. Zero, bro. Because my grandfather instilled that in me when I was a kid, when I was about 12 or 13, bro.
Except for ham sandwich.
Sissy.
And I get out of my square, inside my square.
Yeah, bro.
But you ain't gonna find me outside my square slipping. But inside my square, I might be slipping, but I'm in my square.
Right.
Exactly. He ain't never been drunk. He ain't never been drunk.
But let me say this: with Black Man just right there, just that little piece that he was just.
This one ain't never had no alcohol.
That's what you call bridging the fucking gap. That's what you call bridging the gap. This is what we trying to do right now, man. At the end of the day, because I heard a brother say that talking is not work. You can kiss my ass with that bullshit. When we sitting here doing it, trust me when I tell you, we shifting the conversation because it's still part of work. It's not the end or the number one thing. It's a part of what we have to do. Communication is detrimental. Without communication, without language, we have fucking nothing. It's all vibration.
Yep.
We got to stop
It's
waiting
all
for
fucking vibration.
We got to stop waiting for an invitation to be who we are. We are who our forefathers were without doubt and contradiction. We've been saying for a long time that we come from kings and queens. Let me tell you a secret. The United States of America not going to hand it to you, hand you your crown back. Stop being a bitch and start acting like kings.
Yep.
And then stop being a bitch and then find a man that's worthy and then designate him as king and operate. Nobody going to ask nobody else, no other kingdom, no other nation is going to come up and do it for you. Stop being a bitch. Stop being a black person. Be that shit on paper, not in real life.
Right.
Stop being dishonorable. And act like royals. We don't have no other outlet. We follow as royals. We got to act like royals. You ever notice how the rest of the world holds the people that everybody know was mistreated? They hold us to a higher standard in fucking England. They hold us to a higher standard, any random nigga in any hood, than they do the kings and queens of this planet. Y'all haven't noticed that?
I've noticed that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A nation is not going to do it. A tribe is not going to do it. We royals and royals only. We only got one outlet. And that's to act like royals.
King up.
I talk like I talk because I know I'm the shit and I come from kings. And that's that. And emperors. Fuck it. What else the fuck else are we going to do? What else are we going to do? What else is there to do? Obviously, we done went through the most craziest history in the world, but we lead the world. One of our subcultures, which is hip hop, is the biggest culture on the planet.
And we giving that motherfucker away.
And we
free.
You mean you've given it away? Hip hop gone.
It's done. It's done. We might as well.
Hip hop gone.
We got to come up with something else now.
We'll make another thing.
We
make another thing.
We got to come up with something else.
Yeah, because now you got artists that say my name Young Thug, and then they CD cover has a nigga on it with a dress on.
Hey man, look.
Wait, what?
In the creator.
Yeah, who said what?
The thing about creator.
I did. I said what?
Yeah, Young Thug on the front cover of his fucking album with a blue fucking Chinese dress on with his legs fucking crossed like a bitch.
What the fuck?
Yeah, see, I mean, when did filming? I don't understand this younger generation. This part, and I'm hoping that you guys can answer it. Maybe Rob or
we can't. We
DJ.
can't, man.
No, here's the thing. Wait, hold on. Here's the thing. When did femininity become okay with y'all generation? Because I know my generation. When I was coming up to school, they used to beat sisters up.
Oh, man, drill. Like I was saying, we're less creative.
Hey, hold on. Let me drop something real quick, fellas. One thing y'all gotta understand is when you study history, whenever cultures become more feminine, that's something we need to worry about, not the younger generations. When a culture becomes more feminine, when the men become more feminine, that means that culture is giving up on itself. That culture is giving up on protecting itself. That culture is giving up on leading its people out of oppression. You see what I'm saying? Look at the Greek statues. If you look in the early Greek periods, they had muscles. They were big. They were Hercules and shit like that. You look towards the end of the Greek periods, the Greek empires.
Yeah.
And they start becoming more wiry and feminine and shit like that.
Eating grapes and shit.
Yeah, that's a sign of a culture that's giving up on itself.
Grapes. He's eating grapes and shit.
It's Big Mike. You know what?
He's telling the truth. When men stop becoming men and being men, that means the culture is giving up on itself. That's not just something that we're going to stick on the younger generation. That's
okay
too.
But what's the solution?
Wait. I got it. But another question. We'll get to that. Give me a second.
God damn, this motherfucker talk more than Barack Obama.
Shut the fuck up. You just got here. I ain't said shit for 3 hours. Anyway.
Out.
Anyway, what I'm saying is, my question, if you will, is thusly, okay?
Shut the fuck up.
Why is it that women see this as okay, and the males of these new generations see this as okay? I do not. I'm asking honestly. Because it's an honest question. I don't get it. This is one of the things I see. I don't get. And I might be over there in Atlanta.
Smart food.
I see that crazy shit all the time over there.
Oh shit! You can't tell in Atlanta though.
Women are victims. We shouldn't be looking at them as any kind of barometer of where.
I'm not a barometer. It's just like ain't nobody saying shit. Like that's. I'm just. It fucks with me. And then but people tell me not to say nothing. And I do call that shit out.
He can respond to it.
Mandrea, when you say our generation allows this,
right. You do.
Don't you know? No, sir. The people that's pushing that, we don't control them. The young thugs that's being pushed in your face. The Lil Nas X's that's being pushed in your face.
Our old niggas doing it.
Tez the Fire can't do shit about it. CJ 100 can't do shit about that. So when you say we allow it, how are we allowing it when we can't control what's being pushed in your face?
Because no. Here's how you stop people like me from calling it out. No, man, Drill, take it easy. Don't say nothing. Don't do it.
You still do it though.
Because it needs to be done.
Who voice you mimicking right now?
Hold on, Mandrea. It used to be hold on, Mandrea. I tell you that because we need to keep our platform instead of pouring poison into the platform.
Hold on,
you have to keep your platform to try, so you have to censor it. But I encourage you. I guarantee you in Alabama at Walmart. I guarantee you it's a whole bunch of aisle 5 niggas at Walmart from aisle 5 niggas at Walmart standing in your Walmart. I need you to go in Walmart. I need to see you on the news with a sign with everything you want to say on YouTube on a virtual channel. Go do that shit in real life. Go to Walmart, get you a sign, walk up and down the aisles and say, no issies here. No,
I will watch that.
Here.
I will watch the fuck out of that.
And walk up and down the aisle.
Hold on.
What I'm saying is, I do say shit like that outside.
This is a prime example right here. This is a prime example. And this might be your boy or whatever. This is plain disrespect right here. This CBN Tech Talk. He said those feminine men come to the U.S. He's saying we feminine, we bitch made. Since Africa has the most faggots and AIDS over the y'all.
Shit.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
My man,
that's how we do this.
Yes, you can.
That's that slick ass immigrant talking bullshit right there.
You gonna get flagged.
That's that slick ass immigrant shit. Y'all got all that AIDS and y'all be fucking monkeys in the ass because y'all are gay and that's what y'all do. You cut off
don't do that. No.
Fucking monkeys. You eat monkey too.
Mandrea, you clapping
and
cancel. Hey, Mandrea, they're gonna get that channel flag, bro.
My man.
Mandrea, you gonna clap because your boys getting they go get that channel flag.
It needs to be said.
Yo, JT, hey, JT, make this private. Make this private.
That's right, Cole.
I'm saying, Mandrea, if he get his page flag, then we gonna.
Well, we know. Make this private.
You said Tom said 3-3.
Hold on. Taz got something to say. Chill.
Mandrea, when you create your own channel, you cheer on shit that can get your platform taken down, not ours.
But we men,
bro.
Cool. We men.
I understand 100%, bro. I understand 100% what you saying. If you agree with what he's saying, that's cool, bro. But this a business still. Like Mandrea, bro, you know
it don't matter about the money.
I feel about you, bro. I got that. But at the end of the day, bro, we created this platform. So when people endanger it, We gotta call that shit out.
How many
That's what
times have you
men
been
do as
canceled?
well.
How many times you been canceled on YouTube? How many? I've been canceled 5-6 times, and I didn't have
We ain't
almost
trying to get
400,000
one,
some subscribers on my shit.
Congratulations, brother.
Yeah.
That don't mean we want to
It
follow
means
you.
something. It means men don't want to be men, and this is the damn problem with my generation. Y'all worried about a goddamn business and damn money, and these goddamn idiots are coming over here taking your shit. This is the problem. This is the problem. You don't want to step out the door, even
So
on a
Westside,
digital
let me ask
platform.
you a question.
And I got a question. Wait,
you don't even want to try that.
No, Tez.
Hold on.
We men.
Let me
We
put myself
men.
up here. Hold on. This is the whole thing. How are we gonna have a balance, bro? When we out here, we can't get the message out there if we cancel. We still. I get what you're saying, Westside. I understand that, but we still got a way that we still have to strategize and move, bro. I understand the whole thing, but when it comes down to our platform, come on, man. We definitely got to have a balance to it, bro. We got to have a balance to it, and y'all understand that. That's why we keep getting canceled, because we ain't got shit yet. So we got to build to get shit, and in order to do that shit, man, we got to have balance in what the fuck we do, how we move, bro.
We get canceled because we're not trying to eliminate the dominant factor here. Y'all don't, not y'all, but we don't even want to try to get out of our own way. And that's my issue with this kind of stuff. I mean, we know who owns this stuff. They can cancel because you got a background that says what we know with it. I might be offensive to somebody. My thing is, these immigrants are disrespectful. These East Indians own this platform, and these small hat people like that, and these other Arabs own this shit. They're gonna do what they want to do. So, man, build your own. And we need to get behind Kanye West and people like that got the money that we can get our own. But doing this, we can't even talk and breathe on this damn thing. So as men, we ain't men. And you got an African on here saying all this wild, disrespectful, hidden kind of stuff. I see what he's saying. That's how they do. But you not in your land trying to help your stuff out. Boy, you monkey eating fool. Your people got all kind of diseases. You are talking about this mess to me for what?
Well, listen, he's in the chat room, bro. Let's stay right where we at right here. He in the chat room.
Let me say this, bro.
I thought we was on JT's channel.
Hold on.
Tez left.
We on both. Yeah, he gone.
Oh, it's a simulcast.
It's simulcast.
Yeah, it's a simulcast.
Okay. Oh,
we on both. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he just fucked up 2 channels. But I'm gonna say this.
Well, what difference would it have made, Andrew? Why are you listening to Pimpity? It's the same shit either way.
Hey, look.
Oh, ain't nobody watching JT shit. I mean,
we just need to play through.
Fuck you, man, Trail. That's all I have for you right now.
Look, you can.
I get you tomorrow.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Hey, so Tez left.
Hold on. God damn it. I'm saying the point is what Westside Kulik said. For the most part, I agree, because that's what me and CBN bump heads. Because he always want to bring up this Nigerian shit. Cool, go over there with that shit. I feel him on that. But you can check, bro, without saying the F word, bro. You demonetizing the channel just because you want to say a word. Come on, bro. God damn. You the same shit you just criticized me for when I told Big Mike, when I told the panel that I wouldn't go knock somebody out because I changed. You instantly jumped on my fucking head and said we got to be better than that as millennials. You just did some millennial ass shit, not thinking ahead, bro. That's a fact. I'm done.
No need to say anything else. That was a big mic drop.
But again, it goes back to, do we own our stuff and what we got to be doing?
We don't, but we got to get to a point where we do.
We don't own it.
But how do you do that though? Get off this platform and build your own. Y'all gonna try to do that? And what happened to the Morris app by Tariq Nazi Zionist Nasheed? What happened to that?
I have no idea about that guy right there, but I can tell you right now, when it comes down to what we know, my whole thing is that we got to build, and we got to do it at a remedial pace right now. We don't have our own platform.
Let me ask a question, JT, if I can.
Go ahead.
If I go on my platform on Monday and I say all the words that make, because I don't think words that you can say make you a man, right? It doesn't make you a man because you can only use certain words. If that defines what a man is, that means we're limited. Right? So my thing is, if I get canceled Monday for saying what he said, you get canceled tonight for saying what he said. If CJ them get canceled tonight, then when Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday come, we got 4 empty spaces of platforms that we can use to reach other people. This is and I just had a show.
That's why we won't make it.
But bro, I just had a show called "It Be Your Own People."
But here's the deal, fam. We got to start somewhere. We got to start.
But I'm saying, if I'm on here, but I'm saying, so if I can say the word that he just said, if I don't say that word, I'm less of a man because I don't say it. If I find another word to say other than that word, I'm not a man if I don't say that.
I'm saying that when you're confined to sit down here and not do certain things on these Nazis honest platforms, that makes us not a man. That's what I'm saying. Not the word, it's the action. You can't even breathe on this thing.
But what
we don't own
you said, hold on, but when you said the word, I said, whoa, because I know I'm a content creator. So when I hear it coming, I can hear it coming. So that's why when you go back and watch it, you hear me while you were saying it, I covered it. Because you was like that foul, whoa. I said, whoa. Right?
So Masa coming. Masa coming.
No, but that's
Masa
not
coming.
That's not
Masa coming.
That is so ignorant. Hey, hold on, bro. Hold on, I'm here for it, bro. That is so
somebody had to do it, bro. God damn. We not gonna do this shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's our platform, bro. Bottom line,
this shit down, bro.
We're gonna do what we want.
Hold on, man. Like honestly.
You know what? Cool. This y'all platform. Fuck all this, bro. This shit.
No. I'm not talking about you, CJ. I'm talking about you, CJ. I'm talking about what side? Like at the end of the day, it's our platform.
You know, like I was saying, it's so ignorant, bro.
We're gonna do what we want.
We're not gonna talk about him while he's not here. Move on. Let's get like we.
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about us. Where if we as men, just because I invite CJ to a party and CJ can't say, and CJ, I say CJ, I'm having a party where we will have some young women in here from the church. You can't say certain things, and CJ come and tell me, hey, bro, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say to these hoes. Why do we have to be limited as men or defined as men by what we say in the words that we're saying? That's what I'm so. Somebody help me.
All I say is this, BMU. Let the hoes take offense to it and take an issue to it. That was something we should have just played through and kept pushing. Like the simple fact we stopped and gave it attention is going to get the channel demonetized.
No, that's untrue, bro.
It actually is, because if you would have just played through it, you said whoa through it. That's cool. We moved on. The nigga was finna say something that he shouldn't have said. We kind of covered it up and we went through it. We should have played through it. We've been on it for 10 minutes. And now guess what? When somebody goes back to listen to this to determine whether to monetize or demonetize the channel, they see that something was said that needs to demonetize the channel.
But we need to hold people accountable as well.
I mean, I get it, but don't hold the businessmen that are trying to make money accountable. We should play through it.
So only came up here. I got my grandsons because I got better things to do than this. I got my grandsons down, and I woke up into this. I only got questions for solutions. Nobody up here, and all the people we know, nobody knows the computer program to start our own platform. This is all I'm asking. I'm not here for no smoke. I'm not here for what y'all just talked about and what I just listened to for an hour. I'm asking a simple damn question on a Sunday morning. You mean to tell me out of all the damn people up here, nobody knows a programmer to start a platform? This is all I'm asking. It's yes or no questions. If that's a no, we need to find a yes. Does anybody know anybody that can do that?
I got it.
I know. Yes, I know. Yes, I know.
Bernard, literally, you can record the StreamYard and put that shit on your own website and say what you want to say. You can get a Roku channel for $20,000 a year and say what you want to say. So there's an answer to it. All I'm saying is us stopping and paying so much attention to it has actually flagged the whole situation.
That's not true.
And my other point is, there's gonna have to be a sacrifice somewhere, because regardless of what any of us think, we can still get comfortable on YouTube, and we're still not being able to say what we want to say. So whether I have to do it first or somebody else, and I work towards that, that's what I'm gonna do. Because I don't want none of y'all to hold back. And like I keep saying, and I've said it to multiple times for some of you guys behind the screen, these conversations about us should not be public. I've said that too many times. I'm 48 years old, and I know my big bro up here, CJ, and he know I got respect for him. But CJ, I gotta be this bridge in that situation. You know where I'm coming from, big bro. It's just what I'm saying is we got to stop having these important conversations online, because all you end up is with this, and then people getting mad because they're gonna get demonetized. This is all I'm saying.
Well, let me answer that right quick, bro. there used to be a time where you had family to get together and we had conversations and shit like that. We ain't never, ever had conversations at this motherfucking depth with our family. You know what we was doing with our family? Playing dominoes, playing fucking spades and bid whist, and talking about bullshit.
Yep, I get it. Talking about Lil Earl just got out. Yeah, I got
we
it.
ain't never had living room conversations the way that we got it right now. At the end of the day, we still have to put things in balance. That's all I'm saying. Right. At the end of the day, there ain't no goddamn platform right now where we can sit back and communicate with one another like this, man, and we just be respectful to one another. When a brother on his platform say, hey, man, don't use that, ain't no argument.
I get it.
And I get what Big Mike was saying. We was putting too much to it. Hey, listen, my bad, bro. That's all we had to do, and then we move fucking on.
Right, and I get it.
But he didn't say
that. I just came up for that question. I just came up for that question because everybody know on my platform there's no what. No, but let me ask you, what's my main thing on my platform?
No beef.
Facts and the uncomfortable truth.
No beef, and you do no cussing on my platform. I made that from day one.
No doubt.
If you do that, I will block you because this crap right here, I have everybody come to my platform so content creators can have somewhere where we uplift each other. We don't do nothing else, nothing less. That's the reason why, along the same lines of what Hink's saying, the reason why I do that is because I want your nephews and younger generation to be able to watch my stuff and say, oh, they do have a platform where a man is talking about things when he giving me points. That's my point. I don't want to come out no other way because nobody else is doing it. So what I'm saying is I came up here just to give my little 2 cents, and I'm going back to sleep because I got 2 grandsons. I'm going to wake up to it in the morning. No, I'm dead serious. I'm going to wake up with my 2 grandsons in the morning. We're going to go do stuff. My life is not YouTube. Let me make that very clear. My life is nowhere near YouTube. I got 2 grandsons upstairs. I got a whole generation, like y'all talking about, we done miss. I gotta get this generation straight. That's upstairs. And I'm already starting. My grandson will be 1 November 11th, and the other one's 3. He's already saying no and yes, sir, because of me. I don't have time to be wasting time up here doing hamster wheel conversations. I just came up here with a question. And I came up here with a question with the balance of the solution. Anybody want to push back, that's fine. All I'm saying is I'm not going to come with a problem without a solution. I find it hard to believe all the people that I know and that we know up here, we can't find somebody that can still program and do our own thing. I find that very hard to believe.
Hey man, but that's a different conversation.
I understand.
That's why even when we talk, but listen what I'm saying. We can't bite off the whole fucking cake right now, man. I've been saying this for the longest. We got to break it from piece to piece. And we got to be able to usher each other to a point where we can have understanding with each other. The number one thing that we don't have together right now is togetherness. And that's what we got to get to. It starts with fucking respect, man. We just got to respect one another.
Hold on, last night, bro, we just had 10 men on a panel last night, bro. And we went for 2.5 hours, almost 3. And everybody was respectful to each other.
But that was the dangerous part about having that gentleman come in after we did. Because I was under the impression, JT, that when we were talking about what we could do differently, we were actually
moving forward.
When we were wrapping up and we were going to stop this conversation there. That was the trouble. And that's where I got troubled by letting somebody else come in and take the conversation back down to a low vibrational, dark place that maybe needs to be handled personally.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like we were straight. We were straight, man, and we got to stop sabotaging ourselves and sabotaging our conversations.
Yeah.
We got to stop doing this, man. Like at the end of the day, like I said, look, brother said something that's not gonna fly on the platform. Okay, let's play through that, man. Brother say shit on my shit every day that I don't necessarily agree with. We play through it. It's really no big deal at the end of the day.
Big Mike, what Lou did is in no comparison to what Westside did. I'm not. I literally asked him an hour before not to do what he did.
But I'm gonna be honest. I'm not comparing those two.
And I'm older than him.
I'm not comparing those two. All I'm saying is that we allowed the conversation to go to a low vibrational place, and once it went there, we couldn't control it. We had the conversation in our control. Hold on, Bernard. We had the conversation in our control. We ended up in a good place. We ended up in a place that we could bounce forward from. Now, where are we now? We're negative of that place. And the people that have done the shit aren't here. It's just us left to deal with it. We got to stop this shit. That's what I'm saying.
Well, here's my thing. I'm backing out of this for a while. I'm letting the main know. I'm backing out of this for a while. I'll holler at y'all.
All right, Bernard.
Hey, man, so this is the thing. All right. When it comes down to it, man, we have to start working ourselves through the craziness that's going on. You said it right on point, Mike. Even before I even came and I posed that question so we can get to a better place, it got to the point when World Class was saying the same thing. We got to start, because what I want to do, man, is get us to a place where we can start talking about doing some real building. We got some very talented brothers, man, and especially in this circle that we have. One of the shows that I got in World Class already know what I was talking about was the whole thing about that black. I want to have you on that channel, and I want to have Westside on that channel also. That's where we get to talk about the real shit, the legalized status of what the fuck we are, calling ourselves black, Negro, African American, all these different things. We have to, because there's a lot of people don't know shit about that, bro. And then we can start talking about other things. We don't even know who the fuck we are right now, and we out here trying to get the bag and be millionaires and all this crazy ass shit. First and foremost, understand what your status mean to you and the rest of the fucking world.
And I'll tell you why that won't work, JT. And this is me being candid, right? Because we're not going to ever be able to agree on what we should be called. So honestly, the cats that's saying get the bag are actually posing a tangible outcome for these gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Get the bag is easy. Go get the bag. It's not determine your genealogy and figure out whether you're a Choctaw Indian or whatnot.
No. I'm not even talking about it in a genealogy.
But what I'm saying is when we start those conversations, that's where those conversations go. Like I said, we were in a great place when we determined what we could do better, and I really thought that's where we were going to end. And it may be my fault for starting the contention. I apologize to the platform for going at Lou like that. But when Lou said what he said, it was, you know, I don't owe a Brazilian anything. This is my brothers and sisters here. These are the people I'm gonna run into in the streets of Memphis, Dallas. Wherever you guys are at, Baltimore, wherever you guys are at, y'all are the people I'm going to run into and the people I'm going to have to deal with while the Brazilians, you know, watching the World Cup and doing what they do in Brazil. You see what I'm saying? So I should maybe taking it that way because I felt like we ended up in a good place. And I hate that we've lost the young gentlemen, CJ and Tez, because they invited me on here. It should have never gotten to this place.
Go back to Sir Hill.
It just should have never gotten here.
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah. What Sir Hill was saying, he said if the host sets boundaries, it must be respected. We don't play. What do you say? We don't play
through it. Respect is
play through it. Right. Respect is key.
And the reason I was saying play through it is because everybody but the host has something to say about it.
Well, we protecting the host though.
But that's not
like JT is my homeboy.
That's all I'm saying, BMU. I'm not saying that you didn't do the right thing, but like I said, when we stopped and harped on it, you're actually not protecting the host because that's something that can be edited out. Can we edit out 10, 15 minutes of conversation about it?
But okay, but you know what? I agree with JT. When it happened, he should have said my bad. But the disrespect continued because he went in explaining how he justifying him saying it.
No, I get what you're saying, but at the end of the day, we cannot be responsible for what somebody else for responsibility somebody else doesn't take. We can't make nobody take accountability or responsibility on this platform.
Yeah, but like you know, he said it wasn't like he said it was a one-off. He did it about 3 or 4 times where he mentioned that. That's the problem.
I'm not saying that he's not out of line for using the word. All I'm saying is that this man is going to have to go back and edit 10, 15 minutes out of this conversation as opposed to editing one area out. See what I'm saying?
Okay, so he used it. Okay, he's been using words that he shouldn't be using. Hink is saying that he's using words 3 or 4 times. So he got to go back, not edit just 15 minutes out. He got to go and edit the earlier. He got to go and edit when he first got in.
I don't recall him saying the F word when he first got in.
Right. I'm not.
That's the only word I think we're talking about, because nigga and every other word is permissible, right?
No, he said some other words.
No.
Yeah.
He said a lot. He said a lot.
That's what I'm saying. We're not listening to him.
It was a lot.
We have to be listeners before 8
or 9 words.
Right. Before we defend anything, we have to be listeners. And
I'm not defending anything.
No, I'm not talking about you, Big Mike. I'm just saying in general. But I will say this, and I'll say this: no beef with Westside whatsoever, bro. No smoke, no none of that.
Right.
But even last night on my show, bro, me and the dudes having a good conversation. I look in the chat. He in the chat saying, "Hey man, all y'all lead this black nigga shit. Come over to Big Mike channel." Right, and I ignored. I'm like, "Oh, is this nigga playing right now?" Right? Go back and look at my chat, bro. Okay. And I didn't even say nothing when I came on. I didn't say nothing.
Well, I was live at the time, so
right. No, but I'm saying then when I came up, so-called list, I laugh everything off, bro. I'm not taking that. I'm okay. Oh wait, you have your opinion. But last night we was having a deep ass conversation, and right in the middle of it, you telling people they need to come over to Big Mike. Get everybody need to leave from over here and go over to Big Mike channel.
Well, I don't agree with saying that.
You know what I'm saying? So I saw it last night. So I'm like, okay, so you talking about black men standing up, but if me and these men were having a deep conversation last night, and you telling men to leave, we have men being on there vulnerable, talking about their situation, what they go through, their mindset. We talked about men deleting themselves at 80%. Black men are deleting themselves at 80% rate, bro. More than white men and white women combined. More than black women, bro. These men are taking their asses. They going and sitting in their cars. Like I said last night, there was a man went to court to get custody of his child, did everything, spent thousands of dollars to get his children, proved that she was unfit, and they still gave the damn kids to her. He went, sat in the car after it was over, and blew his brains out, bro. That's the shit we need to be talking about. We talking about making men soldiers. Hell, they dead. They taking themselves out. 80%, bro. Last night, that shocked me. 80% of black men are in the killing. Deleting themselves.
I don't know if that's the case. 80%. That's pretty.
I had the statistics last night. I pulled them up and I'll send them to you, bro.
Yeah,
80%. I pulled it up last night and I showed everybody the sources where to find it and everything, bro.
Yeah, send that to me, because that's pretty alarming. That means 8 out of 10 of us are gonna kill ourselves.
Exactly, bro. Matter of fact, I still got to pull it up right here. I ain't gonna share it enough, but I got to pull it up right here, and it's got all the resources. American Association of I ain't gonna say the word, but of deletion, National Alliance of Mental Illness Therapy for Black Girls, Psychology for Black Men, at psychologytoday.com. They got American Foundation for Deletion Prevention, www.afsp.org. Post-traumatic slave syndrome.
They got the SPH hotline too.
Right, yeah, they got all the resources here of how they come up with this number, bro. 80%. And then when it comes
to see 80% of black suicides being males, I just can't see 80% of black males deleting themselves.
That's men. We didn't even talk about the boys. They say, I got to put it right here. Self-reported deletion attempts for black adolescents rose 73% since 2017.
I've been saying that. I've been saying that for
these are little
a year and a half.
Dude. These little boys between 12 and 18. The deletion rate has risen 73% since 2017.
I've been saying that for a year and a half.
They say black boys are engaging in more lethal means when attempting deletion than black girls, which has increased by 122% since 2017. Black boys are twice as likely to die by deletion than any other culture, and white men and white women combined. These are little boys. We're not even talking about black men. Man, this shit, man, bro. And we up here.
So it goes to the point of what we were saying earlier, and this was before you, black man, came on here. That was my whole point of asking one of us just individually, man, what is it that we can do? Because this is what I see the deficit is. We're not the infrastructure anymore. Fuck the whole world shit. I'm talking about just in our fucking families, man.
Exactly.
We would never.
And then when we do talk, it's hard as hell to have someone to talk like Big Mike to somebody that is not a fucking Z, that's less than a Z. The Z's are having babies now. In case anybody don't know, the Z's are having babies. We have another generation that nobody even know what the fuck. What they go back to A or something? They can't even take tough talk anymore. And it's something to the point where that's my whole point of we can't eat the whole fucking cake right now. We gotta start getting people to understand who the fuck they are. They don't know who they are because they have no fucking knowledge. They got all the goddamn information in the world, but they have no fucking knowledge. And it starts with the knowledge of themselves. And a lot of this shit is going down where, and it just go to a point, man. Listen, I seen that this platform could go one or two different ways, right? I knew that it can go this way because this is the contrast that we have to deal with. I wanted to end it earlier, but I didn't. I was like, no, I wanted to get to a point, man, where we can actually see ourselves. And right now, what we have to do right now is do some motherfucking work. It ain't like we all got the fucking answers. But guess what? When we start talking to each other and we still have grace with each other and we can still say, hey man, hey, my bad, or hey bro, I did what I did, whatever, talk about it, and then we can move forward.
Hey,
this is what we ain't doing. Motherfuckers just stop talking to each other, man, and they'll stop talking to each other forever. We can't do that. Not in the brotherhood, bro. Not in this brotherhood.
I've been asking to talk in the private chat for a while, just letting you know.
I'm just saying that's why you have to have a fortified circle of brothers that you can say something to and they don't quit on you.
But
because let me tell you something. Because one night me and Mandrell was on the show with CJ and Tez. And I think I said something or Mandrell said something, or we was going back and forth about something, and we disrespected their channel. When Ted said, hey bro, y'all tripping, y'all disrespecting my channel. Immediately, bro, me and Mandrell was like, hey bro, you right, bro. My bad, man. No disrespect. Because when you come in my fucking house and I say take off your shoes, nigga, take off your shoes. Right? And so I'm not gonna ever say, you know what, JT, just because you told me on your show I couldn't say something, I'm out. I'm not talking to you no more. I'm chilling. I'm good. Don't say nothing to me no more, homeboy.
We gotta stop quitting on each other like that, man.
I have to be able to accept constructive criticism, bro, and wake up tomorrow morning and text you, hey, bro, you good? Your family good, bro?
We gotta stop letting the outsiders come in and steer the conversation a different.
Absolutely.
And that's what the fuck happened. Like I said,
I'm not even going. I ain't got shit to say different about that. I was already thinking about it, and this ain't no diss to anybody else. But I'm telling you right now, one of the things that's fucking us up as black men is we got too many motherfuckers that got other issues that's fucking us up. I ain't gonna even lie. I can't cap on that shit. I can't even cap on that shit. When I see my motherfucking uncle that's supposed to be giving me motherfucking, wisdom, he can't even give me wisdom. I'm more like the fucking uncle to him. That shit hurts me.
Right.
When I see I got motherfucking cousins right in front of my fucking face. These motherfuckers, they are disabled in life. And they're standing in front of themselves, but they don't see them standing in front of themselves. Guess what they do? Because I ain't had my daddy there. Because I ain't had my mama with you. It's a bunch of shit that we got in it now. It got so bad where fuck the understanding. We can't be weak. We fucking weak. We can't even talk to each other like fucking men. It's starting to fuck us up because we got too many other things in front of us right now. We got too many other people's issues in front of our own. This is some crazy ass shit, man. We should have that type of love. Every one of y'all, if y'all got siblings, y'all know what it is. If you got cousins or whatever, you done fought their ass. You either got your ass beat or you beat their motherfucking ass, but y'all was still fucking family.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm a
sir.
simple man, brother. And I'll say this, I'll keep it simple, then I gotta drop. It's no reason in the world after all the work and conversation we put in, we shouldn't have had a proper good night with Tez and CJ.
Yes, sir.
There's no reason in the world.
Yes, sir.
That's why I'm just quiet. Like
a proper good night, and we should have ended there. They just dropped off. You know what I'm saying? Westside got kicked off. Like, there's no reason in the world that we should not have had a proper, goodbye from them gentlemen. We don't know if we're gonna see them gentlemen again or not, man. And
absolutely.
This is a classic podcast, classic conversation, great conversation. Black Man Unfiltered, Mandrell, everybody. Y'all already know how we get down. We not, we the older guys hink. You know what I'm saying? We don't always have to agree, but we're agreeable at the end of the day.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That me and the world class already know what it is. I don't always agree with the world class, but me and the world class are always agreeable. You know what I mean? And I think that we kind of wasted the opportunity by letting those gentlemen get away without wishing them a proper good night.
Yes, sir.
And Tez, good night. I appreciate y'all for inviting me, man. JT, I appreciate you for having me. Pink, World Class, Marcus, Mandrell, and BMU.
Yes, sir.
But at least, sir. You know what I'm saying? I got mad respect for you.
Get mad back.
Same back to you, man. Same back to you, bro.
Man, I love
Thank you for your service, brother. Thank you for your service, Big Mike. I'll never forget
all
that.
y'all brothers, man, and y'all don't forget that. We talk heavy, but that's part of the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rob, you know what I'm saying? Same to you, bro.
Hey, Big Mike, since you,
Thank you, bro.
And since you say you love me, bro, that's what you just said.
Yeah.
So I need you to send me my monitor behind me went out. So I need you to send me a monitor to go behind my TV, preferably 75 inches.
Tell him, Big Mike, kiss his ass.
Yeah, I want
kiss his delicious ass
to go behind me.
Hey, look, bro, I'm gonna tell you what real love is, man. I got a 13-inch right over here that I could send to you. Just give me my address.
He said a 13-inch.
I'm gonna get you going. I'm gonna get you going.
Right, we're gonna get you together now.
I'm gonna get you going, dog. I'm gonna get you started. I might not be able to get you to the 75 inches, but hey, trust me, I got something for you, bro.
I got something for you.
I got a phone now. I got a phone I don't use no more. I send it.
You take those solar panel chargers? Take those all day.
Look, I didn't mean no disrespect to you, Marcus, about the immigration or anything.
No, you didn't. Just I was actually listening to you, bro, so I can understand you. That's what I was doing.
No disrespect to Lou, man, but unfortunately, gentlemen, we got our own issues we got to solve here first. And,
yeah, no doubt.
Like I said, we got to get our brothers here on the right page. Then we can take everybody else to where they need to be. So, hey, man, fellas, peace to y'all, man, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Much love, bro.
Much
love.
Man.
Peace out, man.
All right, now. Hey, man, we about to go ahead and we about to wrap this up too, man. We had 4 hours on this mug. One of the things I hate that, and that's why I wanted to, even if we was going to keep the show going, I didn't want for my brothers to drop off like that, man. I'm definitely going to reach out to them so we can get it, because this was their show just like it was ours, man. We were simulcasting. There was some dope ass shit that happened, but we got to keep this type of conversation going, man, until we get this motherfucking shit right. We got to do it, bro.
Right.
We have to keep going. This is the thing. I want to be able to hit it at every angle possible. To the brother Westside, it's the same thing, bro. I get what you're saying, but man, you're going too hard, too fast. Slow it down. We gotta get each other on the same page, man. This shit is a marathon. It's not it's not a sprint. It's not a sprint at all. And if we trying to get our shit right, man, we got to do it right. We got to have a starting point. We can't start all the way from the back. We can't keep talking about what happened in slavery. We can't keep talking about that shit. We understand it. We know what's happening. Now what we gonna do? That's what we talking about. If we gonna take some motherfucking action, man, we got to be at a point where we got to be still understanding while being courageous. Balance. We got to have some fucking balance, man. That's what we got to have.
JT? I remember Louis Farrakhan saying, he was younger, because I used to listen to him when I was a kid, bro. But I remember Louis Farrakhan said something that was amazing. He said, if I kick a man door down with my gun in my hand, I can't change anything. He said, but if I go to that same man's house and knock at the door with the gun under my jacket, I still have everything I need to defend myself, but I can also have the conversation. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? We can't go in guns blazing. However, you still have what you need to defend and protect yourself, but you're not going in with it like, because nobody gonna listen to you, bro. Nobody gonna listen.
Fuck around and get shot.
Goddamn right. You go into my that's what I'm saying. And I'm gonna say this. I can't. How can I put it? I've seen where we gotta understand, because where I'm from, in the part of Louisiana that I'm from, bro, there's some dudes out there with skirts on that's built like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger will knock you the fuck out.
You ain't about to just run up on them motherfuckers.
You ain't finna just run up on them, they'll beat your ass. And I've seen a dude with a dress on beat a regular dude up with a New York Yankee hat on, beat him out his fucking hat. Beat him out his hat. Walked the dog on his ass.
I'd rather get beat up by a woman than get beat up by a punk.
So you're not just gonna walk up on them and say stupid shit, just like ain't nobody gonna walk up on us and say nigga this, nigga that, tie face. What I'm saying? It's the same shit.
Yes, sir.
So in order to have a conversation about where they are, where we are, who or to sit down and have a conversation with people, bro, you got to be willing to sit down and have a conversation, and know that if you do need to go to a place where you need to defend yourself, you have that defense with you. You're able to defend yourself, bro.
Yes, sir.
But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm young. I'm a millennial. I don't know shit.
Wrong. Maybe hey,
What
man, we're gonna start with you, brother. You got some last thoughts, bro?
Hey man, it's totally off the rails at this point.
This motherfucker get more pussy than a toilet seat.
Amen. I received that in the name of Kevin Samuels. I think there's enough things that are good about this live that can be used, but the whole entirety of it is definitely usable, not just from a business standpoint, but from a learning standpoint, because this is how these conversations have gone. This is what's been going on. Mike said it. The one thing that he would need is to fix his passion, and that passion leads you to being blind. Yeah. Like I kept saying, man, it's not about me. No matter how talented I am, it's about us. And we keep making the selfish decisions and trying to make the selfish play, and costing everybody else. We need to play team ball. I've been saying it, and then it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's a lot of examples, man. It's 2 good examples. Lou coming late, getting his story in late. And then, Westside having his private agenda as it relates to this particular live. So, but along with what we've discussed from the beginning and what you guys discussed before I even got up, it's a lot of good examples. I hope the next generation and the younger guys learn from these conversations. This is a part of being a leader. This is part of taking control is using discernment and sift and do what's valuable and what's not valuable and what has to be discarded. There's a lot of things that I see that the generation that came before me uses that's obsolete, and they think it's valuable. And I'm saying it's never this stuff like. It's not the stuff that we talk about that's the problem. It is literally what we love. It's what we enjoy. It's our love itself. It's what we think is fun. It's our preferences. Our problems are only in those places. Our problems is only in the things that we want to preserve. We look at all the problems that are keeping us weak is the stuff that we like and the stuff that we love and the things we're looking forward to. It's not in the things that's obvious. It's obvious wearing the outfit is bad, but we can't stop talking about it as if it made a difference the last time we said it and it didn't work. Oh, they dressed bad. Doesn't fucking matter how they dress. Not once did. What did we talk more about today? How they dress or their discipline? We talk more about how their outfit is than discipline.
Yeah.
One time did we bring up punctuation? Being punctual? Nope. Talk about the fucking dresses though. Talk about the pants. One time did we talk about empathy? Nope. Didn't come up.
Yep.
This stuff like this is why we're going to fail. Y'all focus on, older generation is focused on stupid, worthless little kid shit that mean nothing. The younger generation don't even have the capacity to focus on the stupid shit. It's just only stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of work to do. You can imagine a panel full of military people and the word discipline didn't come out their mouth.
Wow.
That's it.
My man Hink. I call him Hank. Big Hink.
Thank you, world class.
Hink a link. Appreciate you, brother. Hink. World class, man. No doubt.
Happy safe. Appreciate you.
Last words, brother.
Man, I'm gonna say it. Keep it short and sweet, man. Black man, protect yourself at all times, bro.
All day. All day. Absolutely. Black man. Holla at me.
Hey, man. I just want to say, man, thank you guys for having me, bro. I was, you know what I do on Saturdays, so I got in a little late. I'm smelling like fish fried fries. Had a little cookout for the little gentleman today. But I just want to say, I agree with Hank, but I want to add on to a little bit more on what Hank said. He said, black men, protect yourselves at all times. And sometimes that protection is from your own people. And I think that when people have hidden agendas or people have something to say, if you feel the way that you feel, if you fail 7 times, why would you bring me the recipe for me to fail? And you've already did that 7 times already. Don't bring me the same recipe. Don't set me up for failure, my brother. If you know the recipe of failure, then help me with the new recipe. Don't bring me yours. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Expecting things to change. Nothing's going to change if you fail 7 times, my brother. And then you're going to try to bring it to me and so I can fail with you. My grandmother used to say, misery love company, baby.
Yeah.
Sometimes in order to be in the fight, we got to be spies. Spies don't go into a place. I was just watching with my kids today. These kids today, they ain't never seen True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger, at the beginning of the movie, he didn't go into the house and start just firing off. He went in, he got the information, used the information to become successful, and walked right out the front door. Sometimes we have to move differently. And just because we move differently, it does not make us less of men. It doesn't make me less of a man that I don't want to insult a group of people and lose everything that I've worked so hard for. Guys, let me tell you something. These damn YouTube channels, it is hard to maintain them. And for us to get upset because, like, JT is my brother, CJ and Tez is my brothers. And to see them working hard every day, getting content out every weekend, I'm not going to sit here as their brother and allow somebody that I don't even know to come in and try to destroy that. I'm going to speak up, I'm going to speak out, and we're going to put that to rest, bro. I have no beef with nobody. But I will protect my brothers because I said to them when I was going through my thing, we have a fortified circle, bro. And I'm not going to let nobody come fuck with JT and Rob. I'm not going to let nobody mess with CJ and Tez and what they building, what they trying to build. The man just told us last night that we're on, and you just told us too, JT, we're on the Sirius radio now. We're on iHeart Radio. All these great things that you're aspiring to do. And now that you're aspiring to do those things, we're not going to let nobody come in here and destroy that, bro. I changed my whole platform, bro. JT knows it, bro. I ain't trying to long stroke here. I just feel like I need to say it. JT's here. We work fucking hard, bro. JT's here. Rob is here. They know, man, I'm running 8, 9 shows. By the end of the year, I probably have 13 of them. And I gotta know that I have people. That's why when I know I can call JT and Rob and say, "Hey man, you a host barbershop for me Friday?" Yeah, I got you. I know it's in good hands. I trust them. I know I can call them boys up and they're gonna be. I know I can call Tez up and I know I can call CJ up and I can trust them. I know that my shit is in good hands. Right? We got to continue to encourage each other, man. If you get on, just imagine the rising tide raises all boats, bro. If you get on iHeartRadio and you get discovered, bro, you can pull us up. If I get there before you do, I can pull you up. That's how we get there, bro. And then we can go Joe Rogan on their ass. But until then, man, we got to be mindful of what we say, what we do, and how we do it, bro. We're allowed to say certain things. We're not allowed to say a lot of other stuff. At your job, if you respect the policies of the white men, listen, everybody, I know one damn thing. Everybody on this panel tonight wasn't no entrepreneur. I bet you that. And I know you go to a job where there's policies where you can and can't say nothing, and you go to work and you shut the fuck up. So if you do it for the white man and you sit up there and smile in that motherfucker face every day, then come to my house, which is an extension of my house on my YouTube channel, and do it and respect my shit. You know what you can and can't say. You know what got you canceled. Why would you bring that shit to me and try to cancel my shit? It's an agenda, bro. And I'm done, bro, because I'm pissed the fuck off.
Hey, y'all be right there, man. Don't go nowhere, black man. I need to holler at y'all too after this. My man, Marcus, what's going on, brother?
Yeah, man. I just appreciate y'all, and I do a lot of respect to my elders. It's just how I was raised, so I always try to listen first and listen to what y'all have as a perspective and solutions. Because somebody else in these streets say, push forward and don't push back. So I'm taking the script out of him since he's an elderly too. So, I get it though. Like, it's people to understand. You got to play the game. If you want to be the chess king or chess master, you got to play chess, right? So you just got to, like Blackman and Filter said, go by the rules real quick. If they're going to use you, you use them in a certain way, a tactical way, a mental way. Logistics, intel, whatever you got to do, reconnaissance, whatever you got to do, but you just finesse them. That's the best way to finesse them, is use everything they're using to teach you, to educate you, to help you build your brand, your networking, build like a hive mind and an infrastructure. You just gotta be able to listen, work together, and see how we can overcome no matter what. But man, shout out to all y'all. Hit the link, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, whatever you gotta do to support everyone's channels here. And the people that left earlier, shout out to Westside Kulik and Big Mike, man. With respect to them, I'm usually listening, understand, and see what I can learn. And obviously, shout out to Tez and CJ earlier. Shout out to Memphis, cool with them as well. So, World Class, BMU, What We Know Podcast, JT Rob, JVJ, Mandrell, Hank, who's still in the basement with those Funko Pops.
Yes, sir.
And, everybody else who was up here earlier, man. So, much respect to all y'all, bro. That's all I got to say.
Back to you, brother. Back to you, brother. Most definitely. Did I get everybody? Nope. Where my little brother at, man? The little big man. You in there? Is he there?
Mandrell, get your ugly ass on the microphone.
Get your ugly ass on the.
Get your ugly ass on the microphone.
He out there caking. I already know what he's doing.
Or got that jerkin sitting on his lap. Shit.
He got that pussy cat in his mouth.
Hey,
God damn.
Mandrell was pumping my man up too. Go,
yeah.
Co-sign on that bullshit.
But listen, I got my man Sir Hill. I left him. I wish he would have came up here, also gave his perspective. I always love Sir Hill's perspective, man. He gave us $20 on the motherfucking super chat, bro.
Hey, don't be disrespectful. It's after 12. Don't be disrespectful. It's Black Satin after 12.
That's Black Satin. We always appreciate you, brother, for supporting the channel, man, especially doing that. You already know what it's about to do. He want to see Black Man do his jit. So that's what we gonna do.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, Black Men Unfiltered's first music video. Yes, and from Good Enough Records, thank you for your super chat. Yeah, there we go. I bought those denims from What We Know Podcast store. If you want to get a denim outfit with the blue jean top and the blue jean bottom, what I used in this video, guys, please go ahead right now and go to the What We Know Podcast store and get your jig on. Thank you, Sir Hill's Peace Network, for the 1999 super chat. Wow.
That's my man right there. Hey, man, we about to close this out, bro. I'm gonna drop everybody in the back. If y'all can, man, stay a little bit just for a minute, and want to holler at y'all for a minute, man. And we just gonna go ahead and close this out right quick, bro. So let me go ahead and close everybody. Put y'all in the back right quick. All right, man. This was deep.
Yeah.
This was our first one that we did, man. It was our second Millennial show. This was the first one we did as a simulcast. My apologies to my brothers over there at 100.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I hated that they dropped off the way that they did because I wanted them to have, they last, because I knew they was going to go off. We probably would have kept the show going, but I hated that it went that way. But this is what we have to do, man, when it comes down to us trying to get it right. We just have to deal with that shit, man. We got to deal with what it is that's right in front of us. I appreciated everybody that came on to the channel, bro. I appreciate all of the people in the chat for supporting us. One of the things I got to say is that we got to start learning how to respect one another. We got to get that respect in. You dig? We got to start back getting into a point where we can listen to each other, where we can understand each other, and we can still love each other through discourse. Listen. This is why I was telling you before, Raj. Rob, I don't really have a interest in talking to young women because I want all of us to be able to decipher what we get to the women that we are engaged in. Yeah. They don't need to be on motherfucking these channels arguing with dudes and all that crazy ass shit. It's up to us to be the motherfucking infrastructure for them. I refuse to get on here and start disrespecting and arguing with a woman and all that crazy ass shit. I'd rather argue with my brothers. Right. I'd rather sit here and have discourse with my brothers, man. I'd rather have that.
Yeah.
Because guess what happens, man? When you get that, when you get that bravado, them pussy ass niggas, they gonna get the fuck out the way. And they're gonna let the real niggas get out here and do what we gotta do, man. We're gonna argue with each other. We're gonna have some major discourses with each other, but we cannot be enemies with each other. We gotta cut that shit the fuck out.
Yeah.
We gotta cut that fucking shit out when it comes down. And I'm talking to the younger generation. This fucking shoot 'em up, bang, bang towards each other. We gotta cut that shit out. I'm saying it, but it's a process that comes with it too. It's a mindset that we have to instill in one another. It's a mindset. We got to start back trusting one another.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like towards the end, bro, this shit just killed my energy, bro. Like on some real shit. And like you said, shout out to CJ and Tez. Yeah, man. At the end of the day, bro, look, it's our platform, bro. At the end of the day, we're gonna talk about what we just gonna talk about, and and I feel like, look. We in this space to talk about, saying everything. So it's like, yeah, man. Yeah, that shit really killed my energy, bro.
We're going to get it together. Yeah, we're going to get it together, bro.
And I'm going to keep it real, bro. That's why I always say, hey, man, invest our time and focus on children, bro. They the solution, bro. They have the chance to change all this shit.
But you know what's fucked up, Rob? You my children, nigga. You can actually be my motherfucking son.
Yeah.
Let's keep it 100.
Yeah.
So this is what we are doing, man. Yeah. That's why I told you. Stay on that. We're gonna get it together, bro. Yeah. On some real ass shit. You my little brother, but I'm just saying. You ain't nothing but probably 3-4 years older than my oldest daughter.
Yeah.
So when I talk to you, this is one of the reasons why it's important for us to have a brotherhood. It's important for us to learn from one another. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it just, I just hate that this shit just happened because shit like this is why I would say shit like, I gave up a little bit on black folks because when we trying to figure out things, find a solution, there's always something that's want to hold us back.
I feel you. But you can't give up on who you are.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna give up the people, saying that, I respect and I love the people around me, people I network with, saying I got children, I got kids of my own. So, I'm just talking about in general. This is why I have these thoughts sometimes. This is why I have these feelings sometimes,
And who am I to sit back and hold you to contempt when you say I got these feelings, especially when you put it out here, because you want to be at a point where we could talk about it and we can get it to a point where we can exact that shit, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't want your daughters to have the same thing. The same thing with me. The same thing with all these other ones. Every man that was on that platform, man, I think that these guys are honorable guys. At the end of the day, it's at a point, man, where we have to start just learning how to respect and take control. You dig what I'm saying? We got to respect each other, and then we got to start just taking control. I'm gonna let my brother come up here right quick so he can give us a little. I see you waving over there, big head ass nigga.
No, you missed your opportunity.
But I want you to give your last thoughts, though, brother. For real.
Oh yeah, my final words. First of all, I want to apologize to Tez, Defy, and CJ. You know what I'm saying? For my part, making them upset this evening. That's number one. You run afoul of somebody, you do what you can to make it right. That's part of being a man. So holding myself accountable on that one. This conversation is important about bridging the gap between the younger generation and the older one. It has to happen. Period. So thank you for inviting me to it. Hopefully some people got something out of it. And, you know, older generation, be more patient. Don't be so stubborn. You know what I'm saying? The younger generation, be more open. You know, and that's what it's all about. Those would be those two important first steps, in my opinion, that'll help the conversation move forward. You know?
Yeah.
So
that's it, brother, right here, man.
Let's start with that.
This motherfucker is a solid ass nigga, and he still ain't shit. No. Love you, bro. I'm gonna see you in the back chat, bro. Most definitely. Appreciate it. All right, man. We about to get up out of here, man. And
yeah, man.
We gonna continue this shit, man. We gotta get through this, man. We gonna fuck that. We gonna be the motherfuckers that lead this motherfucker.
Yeah.
All of us, everybody that you seen on this motherfucker, I don't give a damn if we got because we got a lot of shit we gotta sort out, man. We got a lot of fucking shit we gotta sort out. So we might as well start it from this starting point right here. I'm JT.
Yeah, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow us on Instagram. What We Know Podcast.
Oh, yeah.
What We Know _podcast. Follow me on Instagram. Thankful _ Robert. Yeah, we on Spotify, Anchor, and now we on also iHeartRadio. And we're working on some other platforms too. So yeah, man, good show. Shout out to CJ and Tez. You know, I definitely want to do more shows with them. Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
We got to do more shows, man. This is a network, bro. This is a network. This is the shift.
Yeah. Sure.
Hey, y'all, we out this motherfucker. JT, Rob. Yeah. Hey, man, peace out.
At some point, we all got to come together. No. Yeah. Everybody got opinions. Let's talk about it. Communication is key. Let's build around it. We do this for the people. The people founded it. Black love, stay strong, no way around it. We anti-genocide, we ride for the cause. Got love for our sisters, and love for our dogs. Respect the young and elderly, you all been invited to be inspired. Come together, better God violent. Gotta watch for the cops, gotta watch for the ops, gotta watch for the politicians that play with your eyes. If you know, then you know. Plant the seed and it grows. Welcome to the show. This is what we know. This is what we know. Yeah. This is what we know. This is what we know. This is what we know. Yeah. This is what we know.
More emphasis on not just that. No, I'm on. Oh shit.